everyone, welcome to IMS Gate Academy. Please confirm बच्चों audio video is clear to you or not. Everyone, yes, all right. So welcome dear students. As we know already, we had 2 sessions of this general aptitude complete revision. Yesterday and day before yesterday also we had the session, and today is the last session of this revision session for general aptitude. And as I told you, these 3 sessions are helpful for each and every student, whether you are preparing for this GATE 2024 with any of the branch, then definitely all these 3 sessions will be helpful for all the students. So welcome dear students, let's start today's session. Okay, before starting the session, if still you not joined our IMS Gate Academy Telegram group, you can join the Telegram group. The details or the link is mentioned in the description box. Each and every student who will join the Telegram group, you will get lots of the benefits here. You will get all the free upcoming YouTube lectures schedule will be there. After completion of the lecture, PDF will be uploaded by the all faculties there only. Okay, you can see all the PSU and the other government job notification. Whenever we used to upload on the YouTube, we used to post in the in our Telegram group also. So there are lots of the benefits. Other than this, you can see you will have a daily quiz also for each and every subject. So you should join this one. This will help you in your preparation for the GATE exam. Alright, now here if you are looking for GATE 2025 and 2026 preparation, then you can join with us in live online program for IMS Gate Academy. Here we will provide so many things in the live online program. Okay, we are providing last 33-year GATE question bank plus 4,000 questions we are having here. So it will be a very beneficial for all the students. So if you want to join the IMS Gate Academy for the live online program, you can contact to our student advisory team. Numbers are mentioned here. They will help you. Whatever is your doubt, they will resolve your doubts. Okay. Now let's start today's session. As in today's session, we will start few topics. We will discuss here the remaining topics which we not discussed till now. Okay. So now we will start the session with the first topic, geometry and mensuration. So we know very well geometry and mensuration. If I will see the last 5 or 10 year questions, so every year one question has been asked from the geometry and mensuration. So definitely this is an important topic, we should not miss this one. Let's start with the question directly here, because in the geometry and mensuration what we can see, you should know about what is the basic requirement for this specific chapter. You should know about the lines, triangles, angles. You should know about the 2D figure, you should know about the 3D figure. Okay, you should know about the area of every figure, means in the 2D and 3D both. You should know about the volume also. So the basic requirement is there. For this I can say that if a student is preparing, although we cover everything in the classroom only, but still if you are preparing, if you are missing something, then you can use the class 10th or 9th NCERT book, where all the formulas, all the important formulas are mentioned for the geometry and mensuration. Alright guys, now let's start the session with the very first question. We are having the very first question. Let's read it and then approach it. So the question is, a rectangle becomes a square when its length and breadth are reduced by 10 and 5 meter. So earlier the figure is given to you which was rectangle, it becomes a square when you reduce its length and breadth by the 10 and 5 meter respectively. During this process the rectangle loses 650 meter square of area. Okay, so definitely when it become a square from rectangle, so it will have some reduction in the area also. So what is the area of the original rectangle in square meters, we need to find out. Let's approach it bacho. We need to go for the original. Acha, I need to see the comments also na. 1 minute. Yes. Okay. So now here when we are talking about this first question, let's have a discussion on this question. Let's approach it. So here we can go for the solution. What is possible here? Let's read it and then approach it. So we can see first of all what is given to, yeah, Abhay, good evening, welcome. So what is given to us? We can see first of all here that you are saying earlier you are having a rectangle, okay, which becomes square by reducing sides. Sides means length and breadth. So let us assume for the rectangle length is L and breadth you can denote by the B. Okay, when you are talking about the rectangle, so what is the area of this rectangle? So area of the rectangle is actually L into B only, na, earlier in the initial stage. Area of rectangle will be L into B when you are considering the length as an L and breadth as in B. Okay ji. Now you are saying that it becomes a square when you reduce something. Something means 10 meter from the length and 5 meter from the breadth. When you reduce, then it will become a square. Okay ji. Now we know very well when rectangle becomes a square, in rectangle we are having opposite sides equal, in square we are having all the sides equal. So here when you are saying it becomes rectangle, means in the from the length you reduce L minus 5, from length you reduce L minus 10, and from breadth you reduce B minus 5. Okay, so we can see that these two things should be equal, because earlier your figure was a rectangle, now your figure is a square. In a square all the sides are equal, so length and breadth should be equal definitely here. So these two should be equal. So from here you can get one relation between L and B. So L minus B is equals to minus 5 plus 10. We can write down L minus B is equals to 5. I will just hold this relation, we will use it later. I will just hold this relation, we will use it later. Okay, now let's talk about, this is the first condition. Now in the second condition, your rectangle loses 650 square meter of the area. So what you can write down here? So if I will write down the area is, right now we are having this one. If you want to go for the area of the figure, so area will be what? L into B. L into B means here the new is L minus 10 and this will be B minus 5. Yes. Okay. Length and breadth, now this will be L minus 10 and B minus 5. Whatever the area you are having, these will be my sides now in the second case. Whatever the area you are having earlier you are having area as an A. So let us assume you are taking area earlier as an A. So now your area also reduced by the 650 meter which is given to you in the question. So your area also reduced by the 650 square meter. Alright. Now let's solve this one. So this you can write down in the second condition, or again it's given to us actually, and this thing is also given to us. Alright. So when we will solve, L into B is there, and when I want to solve this one, this will be, okay, if you want now you can use any one of them also. So better let's solve directly, then I will use this relation directly. Okay, so LB minus 5L minus 10B minus plus 50 is equals to A minus 650. At the place of this A, I want to use L into B actually. So L into B minus 650. L into B will be gone from your side. You are having 50, when you will go there, so it will become minus, let's take common. So 5L plus 10B, here I am taking minus common. When you will go there, it will become 700, and that is also minus. So minus and minus I am removing from there also. So we are having in this case 10B plus 5L is equals to 700. This is your first equation, and one equation you already get from there. L minus B is equals to 5. Okay ji. Now how to approach? You can use any one of them here. Okay, so if I want to solve, we can solve directly also. So if you want to solve, so let us write down L minus B is equals to 5 here. If you want to solve these two equations, so you can multiply the first one. So suppose I am multiplying this with the 10. Okay, this will be 10. This will be 10. So this will be gone. This will be 15L and this will be 750. So when you will approach from here, you can get the value of L. From length and breadth, any one of them, if you will get, then the remaining you can find out. So here we can go for the 15 into 5. So your length will be 50. The value of L you are getting as in 50. You want to find out the B also. So the B, or here also you can put the value. So when you will put here, this is 50 minus b is equals to 5. So value of b will be nothing but 45. So we are having both the things L and B. Now what the question is asking, area of the original rectangle. Area of the original rectangle is L into B only, na. So L into B means 50 into 45 will be your answer. So 50 into 45, you can see the result as in 2250. You can see your result will be 2250 meter square. We are having options also. So this option B for Bombay will be my answer. This option B for Bombay will be my answer. Yes, exactly. Please confirm बच्चों. Yeah, Abhay. Clear? So very easily we can approach this one, although this is a lengthy question. Why? Because two things are given to us, two conditions are mentioned to us. That's why we need to solve every condition here step by step. That's why it is a time taking question. Let's go for the next question. So what we are having here, this is a very good question. The area of an equilateral triangle is √3. What is the perimeter of the triangle? You are looking for the area of the, it's given to us, area of an equilateral triangle is equals to √3, and you need to find out the perimeter of this triangle. So what will be the perimeter of this triangle? Let's approach. Okay ji. So here when I will go, first of all, do you know about the area of an equilateral triangle? So as I told you here, we should know about the basic formulas. So area of equilateral triangle is √3/4 into side square. You can write down here √3/4 into side square is the area of your equilateral triangle. Okay ji. Now here the area is already given to us, but from here this side, you can consider side as an A or side as an S only. So you can find out the value of side by putting area in this formula. When I will approach, look at here. So I can write down the area is already given to me √3, and which is according to the formula √3/4 into side square. Suppose I am considering side as an A. √3 gone. So A square is equals to 4. Value of A will be 2. So your side will become 2 here. You are looking for the perimeter. Perimeter is what? Sum of all the sides is called the perimeter only. And when you are talking about here the perimeter of the triangle, which is an equilateral triangle, so perimeter will be A plus A plus A, because all the sides are equal in this case. Or you can write down directly 3 into A. We are having option also. So now the perimeter will be 3 into A, or you can write down A plus A plus A. Where you will solve, it will be 3 into 2, which should be 6 meter. So your area is given to you and your perimeter will be 6 meter. We are having options. Yes, definitely. So the option C for Chennai will be your final answer. Yeah, very good. Abhay, shabash. Very easily we can approach this one. Very, very simply, very, very easily we can approach it. Yes, bacho, please confirm. Please confirm everyone. All right. Now, clear? Let's come to the next one. So what we are having next? Okay. Let's read. The perimeters of a circle, we are having the figure. Perimeters of a circle, a square and an equilateral triangles are equal. It is given to us. Which one of the following statements is true? We need to find out which one of the following statement is true in respect to the perimeter of circle, square and equilateral is given to us. Then which one of the following is true? Let's approach it. So perimeter of circle, we are having 3 figures here. Perimeter of circle, square and equilateral triangle. Okay, if I will talk about the circle first of all. So perimeter of circle is nothing but 2 pi r. Its circumference, which is 2 pi r. R you can consider as an radius. If I want to go for the square, so for square, perimeter is nothing but sum of all the sides here. So 4 into side you can write down as an perimeter for the square. And if you want to go for the equilateral triangle, just recently we discussed about the equilateral triangle. the perimeter is nothing but sum of all the sides. So you can write down this as in 3 into side. So it depends on you ki how you are writing the side. It depends on you how you are writing the side. So what we need to do, let's read it here. So perimeter of this, I will consider perimeter of circle, perimeter of a square, perimeter of equilateral triangle. E I am writing here. Okay, Ji? Okay, so 2 pi r we are having. If you want, then you can write down this as an pi into d also in terms of the diameter. 2r is the diameter only. So that you can write down also here. PC is the perimeter of the circle. 4 into side. Side you can mark as an a also. So if you wish, you can write down this as an 4a. Okay, here we are having s. So we can write down side as an s also. So that it is having a clarity that we are talking about equilateral triangle, we are talking about square, or we are talking about the circle. Okay, Ji. Now let's talk about this one. So here we can see in the options we need to find out actually the area. In options you can see we need to consider the area of all these three figures which is given to us. Okay, we will find out. So it's given to me that all these three are equal. So what is given, I will use that thing only. It's given to me a perimeter of circle, perimeter of a square, and perimeter of equilateral triangle is equal. So when I will write down this as an pi into d, or if you want you can write down 2 pi r, again the choice is yours. You can write down 4 into a, you can write down 3 into s. Let us assume this quantity is equals to any other quantity which is k. So I am taking all these three equals to one other perimeter which is k. Okay, so that I will just use this one. Or if you don't want to write down in this one now, suppose you don't want to write down this, then here you can take these two first, these two you can solve, other than these two also you can solve, because ultimately we need to use here the relation what is given to us. Okay, Ji. Now let's write down the area. So the area when I will write down of circle, so that will be pi r square. Area of the circle is pi r square only. So you are having here the value pi into d we are having here. And if I want to go for the area of this circle, acha, can I write down from here? From here I want to write down pi into d is equals to 4a. Okay, Ji. Pi into d is equals to 4a. I want to use this relation in here only. Okay, if I want to write down the area in terms of this diameter, so it should be d by 2 whole square, which I can write down pi d square by 4, or 1 by 4 into pi into d square. That I can write down. Why I am writing d? Because I am having perimeter, or I just already write down my perimeter in terms of the d, so that I want to use this relation. If you are writing it as in 2 pi r, then you can use 2 pi r, means pi r is equals to 2a. The choice is yours. It's absolutely correct. There is nothing wrong in this one also. If you want to use, you can write down pi r is equals to 2a in this case, or if you want to use this one, then also you can choose. Okay, so at the place of d, I want to use 4a by pi. At the place of d, I want to use 4a by pi whole square we are having here. So pi by 4, it will become 16 a square by pi square. When you will solve, this will be gone. So your result is actually 4 by pi a square. This is nothing but area of what? Circle. This is nothing but area of the circle. Okay, Ji? Right? So which I am writing here, area of the circle. Okay, so pi square, you can write down in terms of the d also, but I want to remove this one, so I can write down this. Or if you want to write down, if suppose you don't want to write down this in terms of the a, then you can just leave it here also or here also. So both choices I am giving you. Later we will discuss which we want to continue. Now let's talk about the area of the square. Area of the square. Okay, if I will talk about the area of the square, that is nothing but side square only. Side square means a square. Now here in this case you need to use again the relation. If you are converting your area of circle in pi d or 4, so here I can use the relation from, in this case I can write down a is equals to pi by 4 d only. Yes, so I want to use this relation. A is equals to pi by 4 into d whole square, which is pi square by 16 into d square. So this will be my area of a square. I want to convert this is area of circle, this is area of square. Now let's go for the area of equilateral triangle also. So when you will write down here the next portion, area of equilateral triangle, which is root 3 by 4 side square. So here you can consider side square as an S only, side is S only. If you want to use this also, these two I want to use again. So here I want to write down that pi d is equals to 3s. So s will be pi by 3d. So every time I want to convert into the pi d form, right? So very easily we can go for the comparison. If everything is in the same notation, then only you can compare now which one is greater than, which one is less than. So at the place of s I will use pi by 3 into d. So here it will be root 3 by 4. It will be pi by 3 into d whole square. So you can write down this will be pi square. By here we are having 9 into 4, 36. Or here I am writing root 3 also, or multiply with the d square. Okay ji? Multiply with the d square. So root 3 pi square d square by 36 we are having. Now can we confirm, because here the denominator value is higher than, here the denominator is higher, and here the denominator is very smaller. So this will be the biggest. If I want to compare the area of all these three figures, so area of circle will be the highest, definitely we can see. After that the square will be there, and after that your equilateral triangle will be there. So highest area is of the circle, then for the square, and then for your equilateral triangle. If you want to write down, this will be the correct sequence. From these three you can conclude, mark it as in 1, mark it as in 2, and mark this as in 3. So by 1, 2 and 3 we can conclude the circle is having the biggest area. After that the square will be there. After that equilateral triangle will be there. So look at the option. We are having options. What it is saying, circle has the largest area. Yes, definitely this is true. When I am looking for the next option, square has the largest. No, equilateral. No, all are having same. No, it's not. So my correct answer will be option A only. In this case my correct answer will be option A only, bachcho. Please confirm. Alright. Now let's come to the next question. So next is a very good question and you need to read it, and let's try. First of all I want that you guys will try, then I am here to solve the question. So question is, there are two towers. Tower A is 90 meter tall, tower B is 140 meter tall. They are 100 meter apart from each other. So the distance between both the towers is 100 meter. Okay. A horizontal skywalk connects the floors at 70 meter in both the towers. If a rope connects the top of the tower A to the bottom of the tower B, at what distance? You need to find out the distance. From tower A, will the rope intersect the skywalk? So you need to find out here the distance in this case. Let's approach. Dear students, I want that you should try this question, then we will have a discussion. You should try this question, then we will have a discussion. Everybody, have a try. Have a try, everyone. Yes, बच्चों. let's have a try. Yes. All right, let's see what is given to us. Let's see, we will mark and we will then approach it. So first of all, I want the towers. So let's make here the tower. We are having two towers, A, wait a minute, let's make it little bit shorter. Okay, A, and the another is 140, means double of this one. Around I can write down this B. The distance between these is this one only. Okay ji. Now look at, we are having here two towers. Let's make this as an tower number A. Let's make this as an tower B. So the length of this tower is 70 meter. Length of this one is 140 meter. Okay, clear? The distance between these two is 100 meter. Okay, I'm making this as 100 meter. A and B. If you want, you can write down A and B at the top. This is A and this is B. Okay. Now here, what is given to us? First line is they are 100 meter apart. A horizontal skywalk connect the floor at 70 meter in both the towers. So 70 meter in both the towers. So if I will go from this one, so horizontal skywalk is there, and from the sorry, this is 90 meter. Array, my mistake. This is 90 meter. Okay ji. So 70 meter means around this portion I can take. I am taking this portion as an like. Okay, and here it is a horizontal skywalk is there. If a tow drop connect the top of the tower A, top of this one to the bottom of this one, these two need to be connected. So top and bottom you can connect like this. Like this they are connecting. Okay, top and bottom is there. Yeah, is it 22.2? Abhay is saying 22.2. We are not having option here. 22.2. Very good. Absolutely correct, Abhay. Shabash. So here what we can see. Okay, this is a fine. This is going. Acha, one more thing, as they are going for the 70 meter na. So actually the total length is 90 and this length will be 70. Because at 70 meter it's connecting na, so the remaining can I write down as in 20 meter? Yes, this will be 70 meter. Okay, this distance is 20 meter. Okay, you can mark it here also. To suppose you want to make it M, this I am writing as an A. Okay, we will use this one. Suppose I am making this as an E, or let's make this as an F. Okay, so here we are having the things. Anything we can mark. Now this is 20 meter. What I need to find out, what distance from tower A will the rope intersect the walk. So this distance you need to find out, my dear student. This distance, and you can mark this as in P also if you want. Okay. So we need to find out this distance. Let's approach it. So we can see, first of all, we are having here, or you can make it C, A, B, C, anything. If I will go in this triangle, A, M, E triangle, and the bigger triangle A, P and C. If I will go in the triangle A, M, E, and with the triangle A, P or C, the bigger one, I can see these two triangles are existing between the same parallel lines. So these two triangles will be similar to each other. These two triangles will be similar to each other, and whenever the two triangles are similar, then their respective sides, ratio of their respective sides will be equal. So you can just use this ratio here, AM divided by AP. So I can write down here also in front. So here we can write down then AM divided by the bigger one, AM divided by the bigger one, AP. Similarly this ME, because ME I need to find out, ME divided by this bigger one, PC, if you are making this as an PC. Okay, and from here whatever the unknown quantity you are having, you can write down. So if you If you will go for this one, then you can write down AM is 20, AP is your 90 total, this is 90, ME we need to find out, and PC is the 100. So when we will solve, we can get the value here. We can get the value here by solving this one. I can write down the final result as NME is equals to 100 into 20 by 90. When you will solve, it will be 100 into 20 by 90, 0, 0 gone. So when you will solve, it will be 22.22 around. So this should be my result. As this is a numerical answer type question, so you need to write down the result. So yes, that is 22.22 approximately we can write down. Okay ji. Now, so this question depends on the property of the triangle. Let's come to the next question. Okay, this is again a very good question, and this question is from the mensuration. Let's read it. So what the question is saying, a wire would enclose an area of 1936 meter square. The total wire you are having, which is the wire which is having the area 1936 meter square, if it bent into a square, if you are converting this wire into the square, okay, then this is the area. The wire is cut into the two pieces. Definitely the longer piece is thrice as long as the shorter piece. So you are having longer piece that is thrice as long as the shorter piece, and the long and the short pieces are bent into a square and a circle. So first of all, you need to cut the wire into the two pieces. First, the longer you will convert into the square, the smaller you will convert into the circle which is given to us. Okay, longer and shorter piece are bent into square and circle. But what is given to us, one very important thing is the longer piece is thrice as long as the shorter piece. Okay, so which of the following choices is closest to sum of the area enclosed by the two pipes in square meter? Sum of the area of the two pieces, sum of the area of these two pieces we need to find out in square meter. Let's approach it. Aa jao. So very easily we will start the question. What is given to us, we will start from that thing only. So it's given to us, first of all, it's given to us that the area of the square is 1936 meter square. If my area is given to me from this area, because area will not help me, ultimately I need to find out the length of the square. For finding length of the square, you should have the perimeter of the square, and for finding perimeter of the square, you should have the side of the square. So from this area, I will try to find out the side of my square, and we know that area is nothing but a square, which is 1936. So very easily from here we can write down, or we can find out the value of this side, which is square root of 1936, right? From here we can write down the value of the side, which is square root of 1936, means 44 square is this one. So you can write down here the side is nothing but 44 meter. Let's hold it. This is your side. Okay ji, this is your side. Okay, now so this is the side. What the next thing is given to us, from here I want to find out the perimeter. I want to go for the perimeter of this square, which will be nothing but length of the wire. Which will be nothing but length of the wire. Okay, so here you can write down the perimeter of square is you are having here perimeter of the square is 4 into side na and you are having here that is equals to 44. So 4 into a, and that will be the length of the square. So you can put the value here, 4 into 44. 4 into 44 will be your perimeter. Okay, so you can write down the perimeter will be 176 meter. So I can write down the perimeter of this square, means length of the side will be 176 meter first of all. Okay ji, first thing we are having here. Now what is this length? You are having the wire of this length. Now you are breaking this wire into the two pieces. One will convert into the square, another will convert into the circle. But but you are not converting this into the same length. So what it is given to us, the ratio between the shorter and the smaller part is nothing but 3:1. The ratio between the shorter and the smaller part is 3:1. So can we find out the length of the wire, length of the first part? Yes. You can write down the length of the shorter and length of the larger part, larger or shorter, is 3:1. This is the ratio given to you. Okay ji. So part 1 length can I write down very easily? Yes, because that will be 3 into the side is 44. So and when you will go for the length of the second part or part 2, that will be 1 into the side, because the ratio is 3:1 now. So we can write down the ratio should be 3:1. It should satisfy. So it will be 44 meter. It will be 132 meter. So we are having these things as in 132 and 44 meter. Now we are having length of both the parts. Okay. From here you are making the square. From here you are making a circle. Okay ji. Now what you are saying? Which of the following is closest to some of the areas? So we need to find out the area of the square from the first part. We need to find out area of the circle from the second part. Okay. So let's go from the area of square. Area of square. So which is side square only. So you are having side. Now I will use side as in this will be the 132 meter you are having now. So this is not the side. This is the length. This is length of the wire, the length of the larger part by which you are making a square. So this is not your length, but here this is the perimeter. So I can write down when I am having perimeter is 130. So the side is nothing but perimeter is 130, which we know in the square is 4 into side. So we can write down the side of this square will be 132 by 4, which is 33 meter. So your side of the square will be 33 meter. You can write down. Okay. This you will use in area of the square. So there I will write down the 33 square. Okay ji. And here similarly when you will go for the next one. So 33 square means 1089. First we will write down here. And then area of circle also I need to find out. So for finding area of the circle, I need pi r square. So pi r square is not given to me. R I am not having, but I am having 2 pi r. So I will use here also the perimeter of the circle. So perimeter of circle is 2 pi r, which is nothing but 44. So you can write down the value 2 into 22 by 7 into r is equals to 44. 44 is gone. So the radius r is your 7 only. When you will put here, so it will be 22 by 7 into 7 into 7. 7 gone. When you will solve 7 into 2, 14 and again 14. So 154 is your area. 154 meter square is your area. 1089 meter square is your area, this one. And you need to find out the area, total area. So total area, when I will go for the addition, that will be my total area. So approximately it should be 1243. Approximately it should be 1243. So you can write down required total area or sum of the area. Okay, that will be 1089 plus 154. It will be 1, 2, 4 or 3. It should be your answer. 1243. It should be your answer. Please confirm. Please confirm बच्चों. Yes. Okay ji. Now let's go for the next question. Okay, this is a good question. Arrange the following 3-dimensional figures in the descending order of their volumes. So we need to arrange the figures in the descending order. Okay, cuboid, first figure is the cuboid with dimension 10, 8 and 6. Cube with the 8, cylinder with the base, radius is 7 and height is 7, and sphere of the radius. So you can approach this one. You are looking for the 3-dimensional volumes. So volume, how you can approach how you can approach. First of all, you should know what is the volume for every figure here, then only you can approach. I hope you guys can very easily approach it, and if yes, then just try and tell me. If yes, then try and tell me what should be the result. I'm giving you less time, very easily you can approach it and give me the result. Everybody have a try and tell me. We want descending order, means the bigger one, then the smaller, then the smaller, then the smaller, from higher to the lower. We can go with the cuboid as an L into B into H. Okay, 10 into 8 into 6 is for the cuboid. We can go for the cube as an side cube. L cube means 8 cube. We can go for the, we can go for the cylinder, volume of the cylinder, pi r square H. Hanji. And we can go for the sphere, will be 4 by 3 pi r cube. So these three we need to use, and we need to check which one is the higher. Yeah, so this is the smaller, I can see 448. 480 is this one. 8 cube is this one. Acha, our radius is given to us, height is also given to us. 8 cube means 64 into 8. 512 is this one. 480 is this one. R or H is given to us. 22 by 7. 7 into 7 into 7. 7 gone. When you will solve 22 into 49, I think it will be 1078. And the last is this one, 4 by 3 pi r cube. So 4 by 3 pi is 22 by 7. R is a 7 or 7. 7 gone. Now then after that nothing will be cancelled out. We are having 49 into 88 divided by 3. So it should be approximately 1436.75. So according to me, this is the highest. After that this one, after that this one, and then this one. The smallest is the cuboid, then cube, then cylinder, and then sphere. We need to go in the descending order. Descending means the bigger one you want first of all. So bigger one means the fourth will having the highest. So fourth, third, second, first. Option D for Delhi is your answer. Option D for Delhi should be your answer. Yeah. Good evening, Mani. Welcome. So option D will be your answer in this case. Chalo. Let's go for the next one. Next is very simple question we are having. If the radius of a right circular cone is increased by 50%, radius, if you are taking earlier as an R, it is increased by the 50%. So it will be 50% of R plus R. Okay, increase by this one. So then the volume will be increased by, you need to find out then what happened with the volume. So if you are taking radius as an R, after increment it will become 1.5 R. Or if you are taking radius as an 100, then after increment it will become 50% increment, 150. But when you will take 100 now, so it will be little bit calculative. The choice is your totally. If you want to take, let us assume the radius is earlier 100. After the 50% increment, it will be 150 R. This is the old radius. This is the new radius. Okay, Ji. We want to find out what happened with the volume. So right circular cone, volume is 1 by 3 pi r square h. So volume will be 1 by 3 pi r square or h is the height. Okay. So here we can see first of all 1 by 3 pi r, I will use here new and old also here. So both I can use old radius and the new radius. Okay, after this one the volume will become, so I can write down the new volume, this is the old volume. R is your, so let's make this one as an 100. The choice is your, if you want to take it 100, choice is your. Suppose you don't want to take it 100 because as I told you in the calculation it will affect you, so you can take it R as it is, and after that it will become 1.5 R. So it's not so much tough, very easily you can approach it. So this will be the old one, this will be the new one. So here it is R or H, and when I will go for this one, 1 by 3 pi, at the place of r I need to put 1 by pi r square, my mistake, r square. Okay, 1.5 r into h. So we can very easily write down here what is the difference we are having here. So you can write down, this is actually 1 by 3 pi, h is same, r square is change, and here also 1.5 r square is change. So you are looking for the percentage increment decrement. Very easily you can write down the percentage increment is the, we had a discussion on this one in the first session of this revision session. Percentage increment is final value minus initial value divided by the initial value. Very good, shabash Rahul. Rahul and Mani, very easily we can write down this one. So here I will go for this one. Suppose I am writing this as an V only, this as an V only, and this is 1.5 square is 2.25. So 2.25 V. I am writing this as an volume V and this as an 2.25 V. So what happened? So increment, we can see the increment is 2.25 V minus V only divided by the base only, and you want in the percentage to multiply with the 100. V will be gone. So you are having here the difference, when you will go to difference is 1.25 divided by V is 1 only. So when you will solve, you can get the result 1.25 multiply with the 100 is 125%. So directly you can write down 1.25 V. I will just remove the 2.25 minus 1 is 1.25 multiply with the 100 is 125% is your, array chal raha hai, chala gaya, yeah, it's working. Okay, so very easily we can write down the result as an 125. So we are having options. Option is C for Chennai, not D for Delhi. In the previous one you are looking D, definitely here we are having C. In the previous question it was D, now it is C. Clear? Chalo, let's go for the next question. This is very good question, one of the very good question we are having from the geometry. Trapezium has vertices marked as P, Q, R and S in that order anti-clockwise. The side PQ is parallel to the side SR. Further, it is given that PQ is 11 cm, QR is 4 cm, RS is 6 and SP is 3 cm. What is the shortest distance between PQ and R? Shortest distance means you need to find out the height here, height of the trapezium. You need to find out here the height of the trapezium. Chalo, let's make the trapezium, then we will go for it. So we can make from this figure, yes, definitely. Let's make it. Okay, which color? Let's take purple. Okay, when I will join this one, so I can see this will be the height. When I will join this one, what is given to me? The trapezium has P, Q, R and S. Okay, PQ is parallel to SR. Let's make this as an PQ ye le lo. PQ, let's make this as an SR. So PQ is parallel to SR. Okay, anything, if you want to take this PQ, you can take this one PQ, koi farak nahi padna, everything is same only. So it's not mentioned which is given to us, we can take anything PQ and SR. Okay, now you are looking for the height. This is an important part. This is the height. This is the shortest distance, height only. This will be the shortest distance, height only. Okay ji. Now so we are having PQ is 11. So because this is the bigger side na, so I need to take it here at the downside. PQ is 11, RS or SR is 6. This is the smaller side. That's why I'm taking it here. Okay. SP is 3 centimeter. This side is 3 centimeter. And do we have QR? Yes, QR is also there, 4 centimeter. This we know that is 90 degree. Let us assume this side as an A. Let us assume this side as an B. This will be your height. This will be your height. Okay. When I can see the total is 11. This is 6. So this should be 6. Yes, definitely. Definitely. So from here, first of all, I can write down. Actually, it's not. I'm writing. It's given to me that A plus 6 plus B. Sum of all these three value. A plus 6 plus B is nothing but 11 centimeter. Right. So A plus 6 plus B is 11. So from here you can get the value A plus B is equals to 5. We will just use it later. So let's mark it. A plus B is equals to 5. We will use it later. Okay, Ji? First thing. Now we are looking for finding the height. So for height finding, okay, we need this side because this is a right angle triangle. This is also right angle triangle. Anyhow, I need to find out this side or this side, A or B. Among A or B, any one I want. If I will find out this one, then I can use this one and I can solve it. So let's try in this one. This is my first triangle. This is my second right angle triangle. So if I will go with this one, I can see here we are having the base as an A, okay, perpendicular as an H and hypotenuse as an 3. Here also the base as in B, perpendicular as in H and hypotenuse as in 4 you are having. So when I will talk about this one, here I can write down that that H square plus A square should equals to 3 square, definitely, in this first right angle triangle. So in first triangle, we can write down H square plus A square is equals to 3 square. So can I write down directly from here H square plus A square is equals to 9? Bilkul. In the second triangle, I can write down, in the second triangle, I can write down here that H square plus B square is equals to 4 square, means 16. Let's hold these two. Okay, 6 is there, 9 is also there. Let's hold it. So when you want to go, because I am having one relation between A and B, A plus B I am having, and now I want to just subtract these two so that I am having one more relation between A and B, because this is very simple and the common sense we know that whenever we are having two quantities, for solving or for finding the value of those two quantities, we required minimum two equations. So that's why I want to solve like this one, that if I will subtract 16 minus 9, okay, it will give me H square will be gone. It will give me B square minus A square. If I will subtract this one and this one, so 16 minus 9 will be 7. H square will be gone. B square minus A square I am having. So I can write down B square minus A square is equals to 7. More and more I can write down this B square minus A square as an A minus B, A plus B. So B minus A, B plus A is equals to 7. And this value of B plus A you can use from the equation number 1 as in 5. So B minus A is equals to 7 by 5 it becomes. Okay. So now you are having two equations and two unknowns. Any one of them you can use and you can go for it. So let me write down B plus A is equals to 5. The second equation, B minus A is equals to 7 by 5. Let's add on. So here you are having 2B is equals to 5 plus 7 by 5, means 25 plus 7 you are having here, divided by 5. So from here very easily you can get the value of B, 32 by 5. So 16 by 5 is the value of B. 2B is equals to 32 by 5. So value of B is equals to 16 by 5. I required B for finding the value of H. So I am writing here B is equals to 16 by 5. Now B we are having, this we are having, we can find out the value of H. Yes, definitely. Hypotenuse square minus the base square will be your height only, or the perpendicular only. So from the, now I will write down from triangle 2. So if I will go for that one, so that is H square, or let's write down directly na. H square is equals to 4 square 16 minus 16 by 5 whole square. 4 square means 16 minus 16 by 5 whole square. So when you will solve 16 minus 16 by 5, 16 square is 256, 5 square is 25. So when you will go with this one, you will have the value of h square, and we are looking for the value of h. Do we have option? Ha, it is in the decimal. So it will be 144 by 25 after solving this one. 144 by 25 is h square. So I can write down the value of h will be 12 by 5. But I don't have value here directly. So 12 by 5 is 5 2 times 10 and 5 4 times 20. So 2.4 will be your h, height. The smallest distance, height, is 2.4. Option B for Bombay. Smallest distance is height, 2.4. Very good. Okay, so what is the important thing you can learn from here, bachcho, ki the question, if it will ask in the GET exam from the geometry and mensuration, the question will be a lengthy question. Okay, in geometry we cannot approach it directly. We need to think, we need to draw the diagram also if it is required. So it will take time. In the geometry questions, you should not be in hurry. Okay, yeah, you can solve the questions of the remaining portions which we discussed till now very easily, directly or shortly also. But in few specific topics where you need to give time, to you should give time. You should not think कि अरे यार time लग रहा है, तो it will take time. The process you need to follow here. Okay, chalo, let's come. I hope the question is clear to everyone. Let's come to the next question. Okay, this is also a good question. 4 points we are having P, 0, 1, Q, 0, minus 3, R, minus 2, minus 1 and S, 2, minus 1 represent the vertices of a quadrilateral. What is the area enclosed by this quadrilateral? So first of all, I don't know which figure it is having, which type of quadrilateral we are having here. We need to understand that which quadrilateral we are having. Okay, so it will give you idea that which quadrilateral you are having. So let's mark these points. Let's make a quadrilateral and then we will approach it. Okay, so for better understanding, I will go for the axis. I will use the axis concept here. This is the, and when I will go for the, sorry, this will be the next one. Okay ji, so this is your x-axis, this will be your y-axis. You are having, this is your center, origin. You are having the point P01. P01 means x-axis is 0, on x-axis it is 0 and y-axis it is 1. So 0, 1, I can mark my point P here as in 0, 1. Next point is Q0 minus 3. On x-axis it is 0 and y-axis it is minus 3. So let us assume this is minus 3 because I made it little bit small. So let's make it 0, minus 3 here. The next is R, minus 2, minus 1. Both are negative. Suppose I am taking here as an R. Okay, and it's not here. It should be in the air. R, minus 2 and minus 1. Minus 2 on the x-axis and minus 1 in the y-axis. Suppose this is minus 1. And the last one is S, 2, minus 1. So S is there, 2 and minus 1. So it can be 2 and minus 1 na, so 2 can be here 1 or 2 and minus 1 can be here. Okay ji, so it will be 2 and minus 1. I am having all the points, so let's join that one. 1, this is the second one, this will be the third one. I want to increase it little bit. Let's make here, what was 0, minus 3. Okay, and this is your R, minus 2, minus 1. Okay, let's joint this one and let's joint this one. Okay, so it's your quadrilateral. We are having a four-sided figure, that will be your quadrilateral. Now what is saying, we need to find out the area of this quadrilateral. ठीक है भाई, निकाल लेंगे, पर side तो पता हो. We should know the side. Let's find out the side. How to find out the side? I hope you know in the class 11th you read this one. If you are having 2 points, so we can find out the equation of a straight line passing through the 2 points. So very easily I can find out this one, this one, this one. Let's go for the PR. So length of the PR. Okay, length of PR. So it will be passing through 2 points, square root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. So like this one I will approach P or R. If I will approach minus 2 minus 2 minus 0 square plus minus 1 minus 1 square. So minus 1 and minus 1 we are having. Okay, so when you will approach, so it will give you minus 2 square is nothing but 4, and this will be nothing but, you are having here 2 square is nothing but 4. So we can write down the result as in directly, this is square root of a. So my square root of 8, my first side PR will be square root of 8. Similarly, now I want to find out directly. So this I find out square root of a. Let's find out this PS. When I will find out PS, this is 2 minus 0 square is 2 square means 4. Minus 1 minus a square means 2 square. So again this is 4. So I can write down the result is again 8. So this side is also square root of 8. This side is square root of 8. This side is also square root of 8. When you will find out this was the point PQ. This is Q. So this will be QS. When you will go for this one, 2 minus 0 is 4. Again minus 3 plus 1 is 2 square. So again 4. So we are having here 4 plus 4, that is root of 8. So again this side is root 8, and when you will find out this one, bacho, this is also square root of 8. So I can say I am having a quadrilateral whose all 4 sides are equal. I am having a quadrilateral right now, because the name of quadrilateral is not given to me, so how I will find out the area? So I can very easily see the sides of this given quadrilateral is all the sides are equal. When all the sides are equal, so you can say this is nothing but a square. But still I am holding, I can write down all sides are equal. First conclusion. Okay, if all sides are equal, let me check the length of the diagonal also. If it is a square, so diagonal should also equal. So when I will go for the length of the diagonal P or Q, so when we will go for the PQ, it will be 0 is 0 only, minus 3 minus 1. Minus 3 minus 1 means 2 we are having. So square root of 2 square is square root of 2 square. So we can write down this will be 4 only. Okay, I am having here 0 minus 3 minus minus 3 minus 1, sorry, 4 square. So this is 4 only. Okay ji, 4. Now similarly when you will go for the another, if you want to find out this quadrilateral, you can, sorry, this diagonal, you can check this diagonal also, RS. So RS will be 2 and 2 is 4. 2 minus minus plus 2 is 4, and minus 1 plus 1, that will be 0. So 4 square means 4 only. So I can say diagonals are also equal. All sides are equal and diagonals are also equal. तो भैया अब तो confirm हो गया, this is a square. All sides are equal and diagonals are equal, so the figure is a square. When figure is a square, so area, let's write down the area. You can write down the required area will be the side square only. You can take any one of them. Root 8 is your square, so root 8 square. So hence your result will be 8. You are looking for the area, your result will be 8. Option C for Chennai. Your result will be 8. Option C for Chennai in this case. Clear बच्चों? Please confirm. Everybody. Chalo, I hope it is clear. Let's jump to the next question. The sphere of radius r centimeter is packed in a box. This is a good question. Okay, little bit very easy. Only thing here, you need to read the question and then approach it. So a sphere of radius r centimeter is packed in a box of cubical shape. So what is here? The sphere you packed in a cubical shape, like this. Like this we are having a figure. Okay, so what should be the minimum volume of the box that can enclose the sphere? So first of all, I can write down here the radius of a sphere is r. So the complete radius means the diameter will be the side of this cube only. Arey bhai, diameter will be the side of this cube only. The radius is r, so diameter will be the side of this cube only. You are looking for the volume, minimum volume. So volume of the cube is nothing but volume of the cube. Volume of the cube is nothing but side cube. So side you are having as in 2r. So 2r cube, 2 into 2 into 2, 8r cube. My answer option D for Delhi. Very easily we can approach this question. Very easily we can approach this question. Yes. Chalo, let's come to the next question. A rhombus is formed by joining the midpoints of the sides of a unit square. What is the diameter of the largest circle that can be inscribed within the rhombus? This is also a very good question. This is also a very good question. Just read it again here. These two questions are where means those type of question where you need to read the question very carefully. If you are comfortable with the language, if you can understand what is given, then your question is done. These two questions are here like this. Let's read it. So what the question is saying, a rhombus is formed by joining the midpoints of the sides of a unit square. So suppose I am making here, let me use this color. Suppose I am making here, okay, let's come to the next one. Let's make the square. Okay, so you are using the midpoints of this unit square. Midpoints means this point, this point, this point, or this point. And by joining these midpoints, you are making what? You are making a rhombus. And inside that rhombus, you are having a circle sphere. What it is mentioned? Circle. Yes. Inside this, you are having a circle. Let's make it like this. Okay, this is your rhombus, and inside that you are having a circle like this, suppose. Okay, so what you are saying, midpoints of the sides of a unit square. Unit square means the side is 1 centimeter. Okay ji. So what is the diameter of the largest circle? Largest circle is nothing but, if you can see here, the largest circle is nothing but side of the rhombus. The diameter of largest circle means 2r is nothing but side of the rhombus. So you need to find out the side of the rhombus. So you can see this is the middle point and this is also the middle point. So this will be 1 by 2, this will be 1 by 2, this is a square. So we know very well this is nothing but a right angle triangle. This is nothing but a right angle triangle, and here I can write down the 1 by 2 square plus 1 by 2 square whole square. So 1 by 2 means you can go with 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 means 2 by 4. 2 by 4 means 1 by root 2. So your side means this side. If you are writing this as an S, so side of the rhombus is nothing but 1 by root 2 bachon, and side of the rhombus is nothing but your diameter of the circle only na. So side of the rhombus you can write down this is nothing but the diameter of the circle. So that's why the result will be 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2 I am having in options A for Ahmedabad. 1 by root 2 is option we are having. 1 by root 2 option will be A. चलो, yes, clear? अरे बोल भी दो भाई. Is it clear everybody? If you are watching the session in the live, you should reply. The reply करना तो बनता है. You should reply. चलो, let's come to this one. This is also a very good question. Very good question. I think 2 questions we are having, and after that we will start the next topic, which is the clock. Okay ji. Let's come to the next question. Equal sized circular regions. This is very good question, I will say. I must say this is a very good question. Okay. Equal sized circular regions are shaded in a square sheet of paper 1 centimeter. So this is 1 centimeter and this is also 1 centimeter. Okay. Length. 2 cases, case M and case N is given to you in the figure. In the case M, 4 circles are shaded in the square sheet. In the case N, 9 circles are shaded in the square sheet as it is given. So what is the ratio of the areas of the unshaded region? What we are looking, area of the unshaded region of M to the area of the unshaded region of the N. Very good question. बिल्कुल मजा आने वाला है, बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन, वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन वी आर हैविंग. लेट्स अप्रोच इट. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई कैन कंसिडर कि सपोज द बिगर सर्किल आई एम हैविंग ना, तो लेट अस अज्यूम द रेडियस ऑफ द बिगर सर्किल इज कैपिटल आर, और लेट अस अज्यूम द रेडियस ऑफ द स्मॉल सर्किल इज स्मॉल आर. ओके, bigger circle radius is capital R, small circle radius is small r. So can I write down? Okay, I'm writing here. Let us assume radius of the bigger circle, radius of bigger circle is R, radius of small circles is equals to small r. Okay, I will use that one. Now why I removed? Because I want to show something else here. So you can see if the radius is this one, so this complete will be diameter of this. Yes, definitely this complete will be diameter 2r. Huh? And when I will go with this one, this complete will be again the diameter 2r. Yes, definitely. Similarly, when I will go for this one, this complete will be diameter 2r, means small r. This will be diameter 2r, small r. This will be diameter 2r, small r. Yes, exactly, you can see. Huh? Okay, I am not making the figure. We are having the diagram already, so I am using this diagram only. Okay, ji, very simply we can see. Acha, one very simple thing is given to us if you are looking. So can I say that side of square in both the cases is 1 centimeter only? So can I say in this case beta ki 2r plus 2r means this 4r is equals to 1 centimeter? Yes. So in case N, in case M, you can write down 4r is equals to 1 centimeter. So your r will be 1 by 4. Yes, exactly. Your r will be 1 by 4. Similarly, when you are talking about in the case second, in case N, I can say 2r, 2r, 2r means these three circles is covering the diameter of these three circles is equals to the side. So 2r, 2r, 2r means 6r is equals to 1 centimeter. So I can write down in this case 6r is equals to 1. So we can go for the value of r will be 1 by 6. Okay? We will use these two things. That's why we are just writing. Okay, ji. Now 1 by 4 and 1 by 6 we got it. Now we need to find out the area. So let's start finding the area of the bigger circle. So in case M, again both I am doing parallelly. Okay, here I will go for the case N, so that very easily we can compare. So in case M, if I want to find out the area of one circle, so area of circle is nothing but pi r square. Okay, we are having how many circle? You need to find out the area of the shaded region na. So how many shaded circles you are having? You are having 4 circles. So area of this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. All these 4 circles will be same. So you can write down the area of the shaded region. In this case, this is the area of the shaded region. Okay, will be 4 pi r square. Okay, ji, 4 pi, and if you want, you can put at the place of r, you can put the value 1 by r, 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is square. So this will be pi by 4. This will be pi by 4. Okay. The area of all the 4 bigger circle in this case M will be pi by 4, because one area or area of one circle will be pi r square. We are having 4, so we can multiply with the 4. We are already find out the value of the r, so we can use the value of r as in 1 by 4. So this is in the bigger circle. Let's come to the smaller, means in this case. So we are having here area. If I want to go for the area will be pi r square. But in this case, how many circles you are having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You are having 9 small circles. That will be your area of the shaded region. So area of the shaded region in this case will be 9. I will multiply here. So 9 pi and r, at the place of r you can put 1 by 6 square. So it will be 9 pi by 36. 9 pi by 36 means again pi by 4 is this one. So both area are equal. Okay, actually from here also you can conclude, but still I am giving you 100% surety. From here you can conclude that the area is same. So when you will go for the ratio of the unshaded region, that will be also same. Okay, why? Okay, we are having one very important thing, the square is of 1 centimeter. So square is of the 1 centimeter, so area of the square in both the cases, area of a square in both the cases will be 1 square, 1 into 1, 1 square. In case M also, and when you will go here, area of square in case N, that is also 1 into 1, 1. So in both the cases the area is 1 only of square. You are looking for the unshaded region. Unshaded means if from this square, if from the area of this square I will remove the area of the shaded region, तो automatically जो बच जाएगा वो unshaded region होगा. Very clearly I can see na, these 4 circles are shaded as it is mentioned also. If these 4 circles are shaded, so जो remaining बच जाएगा वो क्या है, वो unshaded है. So if I will remove the area means of these 4 circles from the bigger square area of the square, so the remaining will be the area of the unshaded region only. So you can write down here in this case, here area of unshaded region will be, as very easily we can understand कि from the same thing, from the equal thing I will just subtract the equal part, so result will be equal only. So that's why there is no need to do, but still for your clarity I can write down here, that is 1 minus pi by 4. And in this case area of the unshaded region will be 1 minus pi by 4. And if you are looking for the ratio, so it will be 1:1. When you will divide, the ratio will be 1:1. So the required ratio should be 1 minus pi by 4 by 1 minus pi by 4. That is 1:1. This is your answer. 1:1. Do we have options? Yes. So my answer will be option B for Bombay in this case. So this is a very good question. You should understand this is a GET question actually. But we should know how to approach these type of GET questions. Okay. These questions will give you idea that how the language of the question can be there, how the question can be framed in the GET exam. So you should have the idea how the approach should be there. Clear? Everybody? Chaliye, let's come to the next one. Okay, this is also a very good question. Let's approach it. In the figure shown above, each inside square is formed. In the figure shown above, each inside square is formed by joining the midpoints of the sides of the next larger square. Okay, so the area of the smallest square as shown, shaded one. So we need to find out the area of this one, smaller one. I think this is visible. Okay, so let's find out. So first of all, I can see the bigger square is of the 10 centimeter. The length is 10 centimeter. So this point from this will be 5. This will be 5. Okay, this is also 5 because this is joining from the midpoints. So if is it a square, this is 90 degree. I want to find out the side of this one. So I am taking the bigger square. Let me write down here. Side of the bigger square means the first square. Side of the first square is a 10. We are having the first square which is given to us. If the side of the first square is 10 centimeter. So can I write down from here the side of the second square? Yes, definitely. Very easily I can write down the side of the second square. Why? Because this is 90, so this is base, this is high, perpendicular, and we need to find out the hypotenuse. So I can go for this one in this case. If you are writing side as an s square, so this will be 5 square plus 5 square. Yes. 5 square plus 5 square is 25 plus 25 means 50 you are having. 50 is the side, root 50 will be the side. But now I don't want this side only. If I will follow this one, so it will take lots of the time to approach up to the middle square. So I want to have here a pattern, so the pattern will help you anyhow. So can I write down this square root of 50? Can I write down this square root of 50 as an tan? If I want to write down this root of 50 or root of 50, let's write down here as an 25 root 2. Sorry, 25 into 2 overall square. So that I can write down as an 5 square root of 2. 5 square root of 2, can I write down 10 by root 2? Yes, definitely. So this side I can write down as in nothing but 10 by square root of 2. Why I am writing 10 by square root of 2? Because I want to develop a pattern, and if you will follow the pattern now very easily, there is no need to check every time the side. One more I will just solve here for you, and then you will automatically see what is the side of the middle square which we required. So this is the side of the second square. I hope you are comfortable. If you want to use this one, so you can do like this 10 by 2, 10 by 2 also. You can do like this one also 10 by 2, 10 by 2. Okay, square of every side 10 by 2 square, 10 by 2 square. So ultimately this is 10 by square root of 2. Then you can write down like this also. Okay, the choice is your only, or you can write down like this also. This is for the second one. Now let's go for this one. So as I am having this as an 10 by root 2. This is also 10 by root 2. So by joining the middle point, so this point will be 10 by root 2 means 10 by 2 root 2. This will be half of this one. Okay, and as again it is joining, so if I will go for the 10 by 2 root 2, this will be 10 by 2 root 2. I need to find out the side, this one. Okay, so again we are having 90-degree angle and we can solve it. So when I will go for the side of the square 3, side of third square, one more I will solve as I told you, then I will conclude a pattern. I will follow the pattern here. Yeah, apply shortcut 10 by 2. Exactly. Very good, very good. You can use that one, Vineet. Shabash. So here we can go for the one more method that I will tell you later. So let's approach it. So if I want to solve this one, so I can see the side is nothing but square root of 10 by 2 root 2. So which I can write down, or which I will prefer as in 5 by root 2. And this will be also 5 by root 2. So 5 by root 2 square plus 5 by root 2 square. Okay. That will be your third side. Square of the third side means the side of the third square. 25 by 2, 25 by 2 means 50 by 2. 50 by 2 you are having, which you can write down 25 only. Okay ji. 50 by 2 means square root of 25. Square root of 25 means side is 5 only. So this time you can write down the side of the third square is 5. But again I want to use this 5. I don't want to write down this as in 5. I want to write down this in a pattern. So can I write down this side as in 10 by square root of 2 whole square? Can I write down this side as in 10 by square root of 2 whole square? Yes, definitely. Because square root of 2 whole square is 2 only. So 10 by 2 is 5. So this will be your third side. Now I hope you are getting my pattern. The first one is 10 only. Second one was 10 by root 2 power 1. Third one is 10 by root 2 power 2. When you will go for the fourth one, 10 by root 2 power 3. Okay, you are going for the first one, second one, third one, fourth one. Okay, here you can write down this is the first one. This is the second one. This is the third one. This is the fourth one. This is the fifth one, and I need this side. The inner one, the sixth one. I need this side, the inner one means the sixth one. Okay. So can I write down directly in the similarly I am writing here the side of the smallest square. That will be what? 10 by root 2 power 5. 10 by root 2 power 5. If you are looking for the area, so area will be 10 by root 2 power 5 whole square. Area at the side square only, whole square. So your area will be 100 by 2 power 5, and when you will solve it will give you 3.125. It will give you the 3.125. Clear? So very easily we can approach this one. The answer will be A. And this is the first method which we can use. This is the conventional method, as I told you already. Okay. Let's go with the second one also. So very easily we can approach. Sorry, here I write down this. Very easily we can go for this, the shortcut also in this case. So second is the shortcut method which we can follow for this pattern of question wherever you are having the midpoints. Okay, midpoints from this one. So square, 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 square. Whenever you are having the midpoint of this one, you can solve the question directly, as here the side of the bigger one is given to you. In this case, the side should be there. So side square you can use. You are looking for the area directly now. So area of the smallest, in this case, smallest square, you can write down. You should have the side of the bigger one. Okay, so the area will be 10, means I am writing here the formula. So side whole square divided by the number of times you are approaching the thing. So number of time means here you can go for the 2 power n. 2 power n means which number you are looking for. Means I am not counting the bigger one in this case. I am talking about the midpoint 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5th. So in this case I am looking for the 5th square, because the bigger one side is already given to me. We will count in this case from where the midpoint concept is starting. From where you are joining the midpoint, midpoint, midpoint. So this you can write down directly. Side of is given to you, that is 10 square divided by 2. N is this is the 5th square. So directly you can write down 100 by 2 power 5. When you will solve, it will give you 3.125, which we are getting as an option A. Okay, and here n is equals to number of the square, required square. So we can go with this one also, definitely. Yes, clear? Chalo. Now let's go for the next question. Okay, this is very simple, very easily you can approach. For a regular polygon having 10 sides, you should know about the angles of the regular polygon. So for a regular polygon having 10 sides, the interior angle between the sides of the polygon in degrees. So you should know about the each interior angle of a regular polygon, as the sum of all the interior angles is n minus 2 into 180 is the sum of all the interior angles. If you are looking for each interior angle, so that will be n minus 2 by n into 180. Sum of all the interior angles in a regular polygon is n minus 2 into 180. You can write down that one also. You want to go directly. So each interior angle will be n by 2 by n into 180 degree. N is, you are having here 10. So required angle will be n minus 2. So 10 minus 2 by 10 into 180, 0, 0 gone. You are having 8 into 18. So your result will be why? Okay, your result will be 144 degree. Yes. Very good. So very easily we can use this one. As I told you, we can write down, we can approach it in a direct manner. So if you want to go for the sum of the interior angles of a regular polygon, the formula is n minus 2 into 180. If you want to find out the each interior angle, to n minus 2 by n kar do, simply in multiply with the 180 is already there. Yes. Very good. Let's go for the next one. So an equilateral triangle, a square and a circle have equal areas. What is the ratio of the perimeters of the equilateral triangles to square to circle? So we need to find out the ratio of perimeter of equilateral triangle, perimeter of square or perimeter of circle. This ratio we need to find out. We need to find out the ratio of all these three figures. What is given to you? It is given to you area. These figures are having area as an equal. All these figures are having area as an equal. So let's approach it. Let's approach it. We can see it's given to us area of circle is equals to area of equilateral triangle is equals to area of the square. All these three are equal. Area of the circle you can write down pi r square. Area of the equilateral triangle root 3 by 4 into side square. And area of the square you can write down side square. As here we can connect this, the similar question we already discussed where we are having relation. And here also we can use the relation. We can go for this one. So suppose I am using this quantity as an equals to k. So at the place of I am looking for the perimeter now. Let me write down. Let me write down here. So perimeter of circle, perimeter of equilateral triangle and perimeter of a square. So perimeter of circle is nothing but 2 pi r. Equilateral is 3 into side. And here 4 into side for the square. Okay ji. So 3 into side means S you can write down. 4 into side means A you can write down. Okay. So now at the place of A square is equals to K. At the place of A I can put square root of K first of all. So this will be 4 into square root of K. The first one. Okay. When you will go for the 4 into square root of K, directly 4 into K only. 4 into K. A square is K. हाँ. अरे हाँ ठीक है. 4 into I am taking it, or if you want now let's take something cancel तो फिर easy हो जाएगा. Okay. So I want to mark this as an pi r square, or if I want to find out the value of the radius, so it will be k by pi. Value of r square is k by pi. From here I can go for the s as in 4k by root 3. S square is there. And if you want to go for the a, that is a square is k. So a is equals to square root of k. Huh? Okay. In this case किसी में भी रख लो, बात बराबर ही है. Yeah, equate all the perimeters. So here we can go with the 2 pi. At the place of r I want to put root of k by root of pi. As everywhere we are having root, so it will be cancel out. It will be 4 root of k by root of 3 into 3 already you are having, and it will be square root of k. So k will be gone, which is in the square root. When you will write down, this will be 2 root of pi. This will be, you are having here actually 3. You are looking for the area between the equilateral. So first you are asking for the equilateral triangle. So we can write down this also. So 3 to the power 1 by 2 and 3 to the power, we are having here 1 also. So this will be 3 by 2, or let it be as it is, 3 by root 3 into 4, and this we are having as in 4 hai na, so let's make it 2, because 2 also we can gone. This will be 2a. Okay ji. Okay, so why I am writing a? This is only 2. So I can see this 2 and root pi should be there. So 2 and root pi is here in this option, 2 and root pi, because you want first as an equilateral. So you want first as an perimeter of equilateral triangle, then you want after that you want square, and then you want perimeter of circle. So perimeter of equalator, I am not writing this, but I can write down this as an square is 2 and this as in root pi. So if you don't want to solve in this case, then also you can see the result should have 2 into 2 is to root pi in the last, and among all these 4 option only one option is there which is giving you 2 is to root pi. But when you will solve here also you can solve, this is 3 power 1 by 2 and then you are having again 3, so that also you can solve and very easily you can get, but the result will be option B for Bombay. The result will be option B for Bombay. Yes, we missed the comments. Vineet is there. Yeah, this is B. Shabash. Now, okay, so now let's talk about the next topic. Today's next topic is the clock only. So clock is very simple. I hope you guys all are comfortable with the clock because that is a very simple topic. Okay, in the clock we know that 2 hands we are having. Okay, second hand is also there, hour hand, minute hand and second hand we are having. Very easily we can approach the questions based on the clock. In clock only 2 things are important if you want to proceed. So first is, if the angle is given to you, you want to find out the time, or the time is given to you, you need to find out the angle. And second is the mirror image of the clock. So for that you can use first one, the mirror image, you can use mirror time plus actual time, you can use equals to 12 always. This is the trick which we discuss. Okay, we are having get question also based on this one, mirror time plus actual time is always equals to 12. And in case if you are looking for finding the angle, so you can use the formula when the angle is given to you, or you are finding the time, anything. So if the angle is given to you, theta is equals to, you can write down directly. And in this case, if the angle is 0 degree, if your angle is 90 degree, if your angle is 180 degree, then also we had a discussion in the classroom also. So you can write down directly theta is equals to 30h minus 11 by 2m with the mod. Mod is why positive negative जो भी आप लेना चाहो you can take and you can just solve. If the time is given to you and they are asking about the angle, or suppose if the angle is given to you and they are asking about the time, then also we can solve. If the angle is given to you and means this is also possible, we are having I think one get question also based on this one. So if the angle is given to you, they will ask about the time, then you can solve. If the time is given to you, they are asking about the angle, then also you can solve. So it will be opposite of this one, 2 by 11. You can solve. This will be 30h or plus minus theta. 30h or plus minus theta. When the angle is given to you and you are looking for the time. When the angle is given to you and you are looking for the time, so that also you can just approach it. So all these are the only 3 formulas, these are the only 3 things which we required in the clock. Let's approach the questions from the clock. So very first question we are having, the hands of a clock are apart at 20 minutes past 4. 20 minutes past 4 by an angle of which one? So we need to find out the theta when the time is 4 o'clock 20 minute. 20 minutes past 4. So 4 o'clock 20 minute, what will be the angle? So I can use directly the formula, just recently we had a discussion. So 30h minus 11 by 2m. M will be, this is in the minute, this is in the hour. So you can write down 30 into 4 minus 11 by 2 into 20. When you will solve, this will be 10. So 120 minus 110, 10 degrees your answer. Very easily you can write down your result will be 10 degree in this case. Your result will be 10 degree. Clear? Vineet Shah, actually my exam is on the 10th and I have to revise maths. So how can I do? So revise of maths, we already discussed the complete division of maths also on in this channel only. You can see we are having 2 parts of mathematics, complete marathon session. There was the complete, first is complete 7 hour and second is around 5 hour. So we are having 2 sessions for the complete engineering mathematics. If a student wants to revise maths, you can just go through with those sessions. Okay. Chalo. Now let's come to the next one. The next question is, The reflection of a wall clock in a mirror shows the time as 3 hour 40 minute. Mirror time is 3 hour 40 minute. So what will be the actual time? अरे अभी तो बताया, very easily we can solve. Actual time, what will be the actual time in this case? We can approach it very easily. Mirror time plus actual time, we know the mirror time plus actual time is equals to 12 o'clock. So you can write down this as an 11:60 also. It will give you clarity. The mirror time is given to you 3:40. Actual time you need to find out. So your actual time will be nothing but 11:60 minus 3:40. So that will be nothing but 8:20. Your actual time will be nothing but 8:20, means 8 hour 20 minutes. Khatam. Question is done. Yes, definitely Anwar, there is a great possibility you can score more than that also, but for that you need to revise the properly. Okay, as marathon session is covering lots of the important formulas also. Wherever it is required, I covered the formulas also, and then with the good questions we discuss. So just go through with that one, because through those you can just revise each and everything in a proper manner, and that marathon will help you definitely to scoring a good one. Beta, why I am writing, you can write down, because now generally when a student is writing here at 12 o'clock, so what you used to do? What you used to do, suppose you will just subtract this from the 340. So you will do 0, 0, 9 minus 4 is 5. Okay, and then you will do here, here we are having 1 only. So you will do 11 minus 3. So this will be a wrong 850, and 850 is also there in the option. No, there is no option. That is wrong, because 12 o'clock we are not writing here a number 12. We are writing here the time 12 o'clock, to which we should write down in the 1160. Which I should write down 1160, okay, because 1160, 11 o'clock 60 minutes is nothing but 12 o'clock only na. So whenever you want to subtract na, you should write down it in a 1160. So very easily you can compare, very easily you can just go with this one, and there is no scope of the mistake in this case. Okay ji, chalo, let's come to the next one. In a 12-hour clock that runs correctly, how many times do the second, minute and hour end of the clock coincide in a 12-hour duration from 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. अरे ये तो आसान है, आप ही बता दो. Between 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. Yes, tell me. Yes, tell me बच्चों. Yes. Chalo, let me show you here. So this is very simple thing which we can understand when we are looking here in a 12-hour clock. So it is given to you already. In a 12-hour clock that runs correctly, how many times do the second, minute and hour end of the clock coincide in 12 hour? So do you know in 1 hour they will coincide one time only. So when in this term, when we will go for the 12 hour, तो स्टूडेंट्स यूजुअली थिंक कि मैम जब 1 आवर में 1 बार 1 टाइम कोइंसाइड हो रहा है तो 12 आवर में 12 टाइम्स होगा. एज आई कैन सी रिजल्ट्स इन द ऑप्शन फॉर बी फॉर बॉम्बे. वेरी गुड, very good. So I can see few results in the option B for Bombay, which is absolutely wrong. I will show you here with my phone. So I hope my phone is visible. So you can just see here. I'm showing you here right now in my phone. The time is 6 o'clock. So when you will just move it, this is coincide one time. You can see between 6 to 7 it is coincide one time. When again I will go again 7 o'clock. When I will move it between 7 to 8, again it is coincide. Like this, when you will start So 2 to 3 coincide one time, 3 to 4 coincide one time, 4 to 5 one time, 5 to 6 one time, 6 to 7 one time, 7 to 8 one time, 8 to 9 one time, 9 to 10 also one time. When you will come to the 10 to 11, look at here, I am starting with the 10 o'clock. I'm starting with the 10 o'clock. So look at here, when you will go for the 10 o'clock, yes, again, it is coincide. So you can see, again it's coincide between 10 to 11. But now, when you reach to the 11 o'clock, अब थोड़ा आराम से देखना, okay? When you will reach to the 11 o'clock, you can see, you will start for 11, 5, 11, 40, 50, 60, means we are having 8, 9, 10. Look at here, when it coincide at the 12 o'clock. 11 से 12 के बीच में कहीं coincide नहीं हुआ, coincide हुआ 12 o'clock पे. Between 11 and 12, it's coincide only at one place, which is 12. Now let's start from the 12 again. So 12, 12, 5, sorry. 12, 12, 5, and I will go for this one. 12, 10, 12, 15, 14, 20, 30, 45, 50, and this is 60. So 12, 60 means 1 o'clock. So between 12 to 1, ये कहीं पे भी coincide नहीं हुआ. 12 to 1, it is not coinciding anywhere. When you will move more, you can see it's coinciding where it is at 1-5. Between 12 to 1, it's not coinciding anywhere. Between 11 to 12, it is coinciding only one time, which is at 12 o'clock. So you can see कि every time when you will start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Up to the 11, it is coincide. But 11 to 12, only one time. 12 to 1, it is nowhere coinciding. When it is nowhere coinciding, तो automatically जब 1 hour में 1 time हो रहा है तो 12 hour में 12 time होना चाहिए. But logically it's not possible. I show you what is the reason. But in 12 hour it is only coinciding 11 times. So it's possible only 11 times. Why? What is the reason? Between 11 to 1, it's coincide only one time. Between 11 to 1, it's coincide only one time, and similarly when you will go for the 24 hour, so it will be 22 time. Okay ji? I hope now the thing is clear to everybody. Chalo. So that's why my answer is not B. So students usually mark this as in B, but the correct answer is A here. The correct answer will be A here. Okay? Chalo. Let's come to the next one. At what time between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. will the minute hand and hour hand of a clock made an angle closest to 60 degree? So you want the time. This time angle is given to you. You can see the angle is given to you. You need to find out the time. So let's approach between 6 to 7. Between 6 to 7, we know very well कि when we are seeing the time in the clock between 6 to 7, our hour hand is always at the 6 o'clock. Okay, so we can just use the concept here. As angle is given to us, we can use the formula m is equals to 2 by 11 30h plus minus theta here. Okay, why I am writing plus minus theta, you will get to know this one. And we are looking for the closest. So here you can see m is equals to 2 by 11 30h will be at 6 o'clock plus minus theta is 60 degree. Suppose I am taking positive value. If I will take positive, so m will be 2 by 11 30 into 6 180 plus 60. So you are having here sorry you are having here 180 plus 60. So when you will solve very easily, we can just go with this one. The result will be 240 into 2 means 480 by 11. When I will solve 480 by 11, in terms of the fraction, if I will solve 480 by 11, it will be 43 times completely 7 by 11. So 43 7 by 11 we are having time. So in the options we are having, so I can write down in this case my time should be 6 o'clock 43 minute and 7 by 11 second. I am writing my first option. I need to go for the closest. Let's check the when you will take the negative sign, what happened. Let's check that case also. So in the positive side, I am having 643. If I will go for the closest in this case, I should approach with the 645. If I will go closest in this case, because 643 is not available in the option, so I should approach here the D option 645. But I will not conclude directly. I will check here the negative sign also. For the negative also, let's check. So when I will check for the negative here, I can go M is equals to 2 by 11, 30H minus 60. So 30H means 180 minus 60, which is 120, which is 240 by 11. When you will approach 240 by 11, 2 times it will be 22 you are having here. Okay, and when you will solve it for the further, so you should have 21 9 by 11. Okay, so 21 9 by 11, if I want to write down the time, so my time should be 6 o'clock 21 minute and 9 by 11 second. 6 o'clock 21 minute and 9 by 11 second. Let's see what option we are having here. If I will go for the closest in this case, so closest will be 622. Now you guys can tell me which one is the closest. Among these two, which one is the closest? If I will compare 643 से 645 ज़्यादा close है, या 621 से 621 9 by 11 से 622 ज़्यादा close है. तो definitely I will go with the 622, because here if I will compare 621 9 by 11, this is more closer as compared to 643 7 by 11. So as compared to this one, they are having more difference as compared to these two. So this is more closer. So my answer should be A. Why I am going for the closer option? Because it is writing closest to the 60 degree. Suppose it in the option it is not mentioned the word closest, and it is asking only make an angle to 60 degree. So in this case they can make the question as an MSQ also. In this case they can make the angle of MSQ also. So this will be also correct and this will be also correct. Okay. Clear everybody? So or here suppose they will give you 643 here or 621 here. So in this case, in the angle case, when angle is given to you and time they are asking, in the clock specific segment also they can make the MSQ. Alright G. Chalo. I hope you guys are comfortable with this one. So my answer in this case will be A for Ahmedabad. Let's come to the next one. Okay. So a worker noticed that the R end on the factory clock had moved by the 225 degrees. 225 degrees moved during her stay at the factory. So then tell how long did she stay in the factory. वर्कर ने कितना टाइम स्पेंड किया फैक्ट्री में. वी नीड टू फाइंड आउट हाउ मच टाइम, हाउ लॉन्ग शी डिड स्टे इन द फैक्ट्री. So first of all, your R end is moving. So do you know what is the movement of R end? We should know in 1 hour. Okay, in 1 hour your R end will move up to the, okay, let's talk in the directly 12 hour. Okay, in 12 hour, if I will go for the 12 hour, I will show you here कि in 12 hour, if I will start from the 6 o'clock, okay, in 12 hour I will again come to the 6 6 6 6 6 6 6. Okay, when I will come again to the 6, so it will cover 360 degree angle from 6 to 6. Your R end will cover in 12 hour 360 degree angle. If I am talking about in 1 hour, so in 1 hour you can know already what it is. 360 by 12 means it is covering actually 30 degree angle. In 1 hour it is covering only 30 degree angle. In 6 hour it is covering in 12 hour it is covering 360 degree angle. In 1 hour it is covering only 30 degree angle. And you are saying ki here this is the first thing. So I want to approach this question in direct manner. So I can write down here directly ki in this case also I can write down that 30 degree, my R end will make 30 degree in 1 hour. Bhai, my R end will make 30 degree in 1 hour. So my R end will make 1 degree in how much time? It should take 1 by 30, yes. So my R end will make 225 degree in how much time? So 225 degree, it will take 1 by 30 into 225. That will be your answer only. 1 by 30 into 225. We are having a numerical answer type question here. So we can just write down the result. It will be it will be 225 by 30 na, so 7 times 21 and then 210, then 5 times, so 7.5 hour. So it is asking how long she stay in the factory, so 7.5 hour. 7.5 hour. Yes, shabash. So the result will be 7.5 hour. I hope very easily we can approach it. Let's move to the next one. What we are having? 2.25 hour back. 2.25 hour back. Okay ji. When seen in a mirror, the reflection of a wall clock without number marking seem to show 1:30. So when your mirror time was 2.5 hour back, 2.25, not 2.5, 2 hour and 15 minutes back, it is 1:30. Okay, not right now. 2 hour and 15 minute back, it is 1:30. So what is the actual current time? So will you tell me what should be your actual current time in this case? Very easily we can approach it. Very easily we can approach it. बच्चों let's approach it. So we know very well what is given to us. Mirror time. Mirror time is 1:30. So when your mirror time is 1:30, we can calculate the actual time. Yes, definitely. So I will go for 1160 minus 1:30. So that will be 10:30. So my actual time right now means I am asking, the question is asking about the right now shown by the clock. What is the actual time shown by the clock, which is the right now? But the actual time which we are finding here, this is the 2 o'clock or 2 hour and 15 minutes back. So your actual time in this case will be 10:30. In this case, your actual time will be 10:30. This is 2 hour and 15 minute back. This is not the answer. 10:30 is not the correct answer. That's what I am saying. The 10:30 is not the correct answer because in this question we are having one small trap. The question is asking about, or in the question the condition is given to us that 2.25 hour back. It's not right now. 2.25 hour back जब देखा गया था तब ये situation था. What is the situation right now? So we are looking for the actual time, current time shown. Current time we need to find out. So here, so I can see this is the actual time, which is 2 hour and 15 minutes ago. So the current time, current actual time will be, I need to add here the 215. Simple सी बात है. So I will add here 10:30 plus 215. So my answer will be 12 o'clock and 45 minutes. My answer will be not 10:30. My answer will be 12:45. Option D for Delhi. My answer will be clear now. So let's come to the next segment, which is the DIDS. This next segment is DIDS. Let's approach it. So here also we are having question. Let's go with the question one by one. So my first question is, the two pie charts given below are the data of total students and only girls registered in different stream in a university. If the total number of students registered in the university is 5,000, total students are 5,000, and total number of girls is 1,500. So then the ratio of boys enrolled in arts to the girls enrolled in management. Boys enrolled in arts to the girls enrolled in management. Let's approach it. So we are having here, first of all I need to find out here the ratio. Okay, so before approaching to the ratio, let's find out the number of boys enrolled in arts. Number of boys in arts. So number of boys in arts, when you are looking here, the percentage, when you are looking here, you can see in arts 20%, the total, out of the total 20% students are taking arts. But this is not, I cannot go directly from here the boys, because this first pie chart is showing me the data based on the total students, and this pie chart is showing me the data of the girls only. This is for all students and this is for the girls only. I need to find out the number of boys in the arts. So very easily I can write down here, as I am having 20%. So 20% of total is 5,000. Okay, if I will just subtract this 20% of total minus from this one, if I will subtract the number of girls of the arts, Arey bhai, from the total number of students, if I will subtract the number of girls in the arts, then I will get the number of boys in the arts, right? So it will be minus the number of girls in the arts. So 30% of number of girls is 1500. Okay, 20% of 5,000, when you will solve, very easily we can solve it, although, but I am writing in a detailed manner. Minus 15 3 ja 45, also very easily you can write down, but again I am writing in a detailed manner. So when you will just solve it, you are having here 100 minus 450. Okay, 100 minus 1000 minus 450, sorry, 1000 minus 450, which is 550. So number of boys in arts will be 550. Now let's approach to the number of girls in management. So number of girls in management, we are having 15%. In the total girls, we will not find out here, we will go with directly this one. So number of girls in management will be 15% of the 1500. 15% of the 1500 means 225 only, na? 15 into 1500 by 100. So 225. So number of girls are 225 in management. Number of boys in arts is 550. You want ratio. So the required ratio will be 550 by 225. Look at the option. Which option will satisfy 550 by 225? 22:9. Your ratio should be 22:9. Yeah, C option, 22:9. PNC is already completed, beta. Yesterday we finished the PNC. Permutation combination we already finished yesterday, Anwar. So if you missed the yesterday session, you can check the session also. As in the first session we completed lots of the topic. In the second session also we completed lots of the topic. This is the last session where we are discussing the remaining topic. Okay, chalo. Now let's come to the answer is C for Chennai. Let's come to the next question. This question is from the bar graph. So the question is showing the following figure shows the data of the students enrolled in 5 year 2014 to 18 for two schools P and Q. School P and school Q. So the darker one you can see is school P, and the light one you can see is the school Q. Okay, P and Q we are having. So during this period, the ratio of the average, of the number of students enrolled in school P, average, not total, average, we need to find out the ratio of average number of the students enrolled in school P to the average of the difference of the numbers of students enrolled in school P and Q both. P to P and Q. So we need to find out the average of P and average of P and Q both. Ratio of P and average of P and Q both. Okay? Let's approach it. So let's find out first of all the average of P. Average of P, so average is nothing but we discussed yesterday only the average. Average is nothing but sum of all the terms divided by number of terms. When I will go for the P, this is 3, this is 5, this is 5, this is 6 or this is 4. So average will be 3 plus 5 plus 5 plus 6 plus 4. As the data is in the thousand, so you can multiply that in the thousand divided by 5. Okay ji. So this will be 10 or 10, 20, 23,000 by 5. So 23,000 by 5 you can write down. This is the average of P. I need to find out the ratio here 23,000. So maybe my answer will be B, C, D. Any one of them, but probably it is either B or C. Let's see. Okay, because in the options we are having 23 here, 23 here. Here is the different one, opposite. Here also the different one. Maybe my answer is B or C among any one of them. Now let's find out the average of, you are asking average of difference of the numbers of average of P and Q. So let's find out the difference number of P and Q first of all. Difference number of P and Q, this is 3, this is 4. The difference here is the 1. This is 5, this is 7. The difference I am writing here. Difference in this case is 1. Difference in this case is 2. And this is 8. Difference in this case is 3. This is 7. Difference in this case is 1. This is 5. Difference in this case is 1. So when we will go for the difference, here, so I am writing here the difference number of P and Q will be 1 plus 2 plus 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1 or 1. And let's multiply this with the 1000. So this will be 5, 6, 7 or 8. So this is 8,000. Okay. This is not the average. We are looking for the average. So the average in this case will be average of P and Q. Average of the difference of P and Q. So difference of P and Q, you are looking for the data is 5 only. You should not divide by the 10. P or Q दोनों का average नहीं निकाल रहे. We are finding here the difference between the datas of P and Q. So ultimately we are talking about the 5 things only. So that's why you need to divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. So average will be 8,000 by 5. Okay ji. And now I hope you can very clearly see what is the result. C for Chennai. Now very easily you can see what is the result. So required ratio will be 23,000 by 5 is to 8,000 by 5. My result will be 23 is to 8. My result will be 23 is to 8. Option C for Chennai. Option C for Chennai will be your answer. Clear? Chalo, let's approach to the next one. What we are having? Okay. So the question is talking about the data given in the following table summarizes the monthly budget of an average household. Category is given to you, amount is given to you. This is food, okay, clothing, rent, savings and other expenses. So the approximate percentage of the monthly budget not spent on saving. Monthly budget not spent on saving. So you need to find out the result in the percentage. So rather doing this one, we can do directly here what? Key means it's asking the not saving. Percentage not saving in the not saving. So you can find out the saving percentage and then just to remove that one from the 100. So the result will be automatically there. So I want that you guys should try this question. Okay, then we will have the detailed discussion. Very easily you can solve this one. Very easily even. Yes, is it D? Is it D? D means 86%. Chalo, let's approach it. So first of all, I will go for the total budget because I don't have the value here total. So let's count for the total 4 to 6, and you are having here, when you will count, let me write down here the total value, okay, or the total budget. When you will add all these three, 4 plus 4,000 plus 1200 plus 2000 plus 1500 plus 1800. So you can write down the total value of the budget. You can write down the total value of the budget, that will be 10,500. Okay ji, this is the total. Now I need the percentage of saving. So saving is 1500. So let's find out the percentage of saving. Will be required value divided by the total. 10,500 multiply with the 100. 0000 will be gone when you will solve 1500 by 105. It will be, I think, 14.285%. But I am not looking for the percentage savings of or percentage of the saving. I am looking for the not spent on the saving. So not spent, so it will be not spent on saving percentage will be from the total. You should remove this one from the total. When you will remove this, will be 14.285. So it will be around 80. It will be around 86% approximately. 85.714. So we can write down approximately 86%. Okay, so my result is D here. In this case also the result will be D. Chalo, let's come to the next one. So this is the segment. Okay, this is the Venn diagram segment. I missed to write down here, but let me add here the Venn diagram. So next segment is Venn diagram. Let's read it, and then we are having few questions from the analytical also. All right, we are having few questions from analytical, then we will just sum the session. Chalo, let's read it and then approach it. So what the question we are having is survey of 450 students about their subject of interest. Total number of students is 450. About their subject of interest, result in the following outcome: 150 students interested in maths, 200 in physics, 175 in chemistry, 15 both of them means maths and physics, 16 physics and chemistry, 14 maths and chemistry, and 13 all of them. So remaining students are interested in humanities. So based on the above information, the number of students in humanities we need to find out. Based on this information, we need to go for the number of students in humanities. So jo bach jayega means none of these three will be humanity only. Let's approach it. So we will go with the Venn diagram. When we will go here, this will be the Now let's approach it. So here it is given to us, the total is 450. So you can write down the total as 450. Okay, maths, physics or chemistry. So we are having maths, physics and chemistry, students. So maths is 150, physics is 200 or chemistry is 175. 200 or 175. All of them, all three is also given to us. All three is 30. So you can write down this as in 30. Although here you can use the formula of the union, if you know, you can use the formula of union and you can solve it. I am writing the formula. If you guys remember that formula, A union B union C, that is number of A plus number of B plus number of C minus A intersection B minus B intersection C minus C intersection A plus A intersection B intersection C. You can use this formula and you can solve the question also. When you will solve this one, the minus, the remaining part will be the x only, means your humanities only. Okay, and if you want to solve this question with the help of the Venn diagram, then also you can solve as I told you here. So here this is the 30. Okay, we are having one more thing. What is the difference of 2? So maths and chemistry is 40. Maths and chemistry is 40. If you are looking, this is maths and this is chemistry. So if I will talk about only maths and chemistry, this is the way you need to approach the Venn diagram. Very important. Just this is very important point you need to remember always. If the question is saying maths and chemistry, so maths and chemistry means it is giving to me from here to here. But if you are writing, or if in the question it is mentioned only maths and chemistry, it means you should remove this portion. So I am writing here only maths and chemistry. So only maths and chemistry, when in maths and chemistry it is 40, in all of them it is 30. So only maths and chemistry will be 40 minus 30, means this is 10. So this should be 10. Similarly, you can find out this also. I will find out here only physics and chemistry. And in this case also I will find out only maths and physics. Only. I am using this word. Okay. So if I will go for this only, this is 60 and here we are having 50. So physics and chemistry, physics and chemistry is 60 here. So it will be 60 minus 30. This will be 30. This will be 30. Okay. And here we are having 50. So 50 minus 30. This will be 20. This will be 20. Okay. Now all the data we are having here, we are looking for the humanities. So humanities will be none of them. None of them means you can write down this result as an X. If you want to solve directly, you can solve. If you want to use this one, then you can solve this one also. So how you are using, as I told you, I give you one approach. Ki whenever you want to solve the question with the help of the Venn diagram, then what you can do, you can just use this way. Ki just use the bigger circle. I'm using the number which is the bigger circle. 20 I'm taking it as it is. Okay, if I want to find out the number from the only maths, if I want to find out the number from the only maths, I can see I am having here 150 minus this 50 or minus this 10. So 150 minus 50, 100, 100 minus 10 is 90. I am not finding for this one. Here I can find out only, this is for only chemistry. So only chemistry will be, we are having 175 minus this 30 or 30 is 60 or minus this 10. So when you will remove 175 minus 70, so this will be 105. Okay. So this will be 105. Now let's solve this one. So if we are looking for the final answer, so we can write down the result. The total is 450. 450 equals to 90. Or let's write down the bigger one first, the 200. This bigger circle you can write down 200. Otherwise remaining as it is you can write down. So 200 plus 90 plus 90 plus 10 or plus 105. Okay. And here you are having x also. Plus x. So now will you tell me the value of x, bachcho, from this case? Will you tell me the value of x in this case? Everybody, just tell me the value of x in this case. What is the value of x? So value of x will be 45. Shabash. So from here we can write down the value of x will be 45. So the option B for Bombay is your answer. Option B for Bombay will be your answer. Very easily you can approach it. Shabash, everyone. Chalo. Let's come to the next question. Among 150 faculty members in an institute, 55 are connected with each other through Facebook and 85 are connected through WhatsApp. 30 faculty members do not have Facebook or WhatsApp accounts. So number of faculty members connected only through Facebook account. Only, which I just show you in the previous question we can solve. Acha, I told you this question na, so you can solve this also by this method. So here, if you don't want to find out all these details, then directly also you can solve. So this is the method number 2. But in this case, you should know about this formula, union formula you should know. And actually we used to deal this formula in the mathematics also. That's why I can see that you guys will be comfortable. So directly you can write down the data in this case. 150 plus 200 plus 175 minus common to all is 50, 60, 40. So minus 50, minus 60, minus 40 or plus 30 plus x. Okay, and then by solving this one also you will get the value of x. So in this case also when you will solve, you will get the value of x as in 45. This is the second method. But you should know this union of 3. Okay, now let's come to this question. So among 150 faculty member, let's make it in a Venn diagram form. Then we will approach it. Okay, so here I can see I'm having here Facebook and WhatsApp. Total faculty members are 150 in this case. Okay, Facebook are 55 are connected with each other through Facebook. So this is Facebook, and 85 are connected through WhatsApp. So this is WhatsApp. 30 faculty members do not have both of them. So do not have both of them is 30. None of them. The number of faculty members connected only through Facebook. 55 are connected and 85 is connected. 30 faculty members do not have Facebook or WhatsApp account. So number of faculty members connected through only Facebook. Let's approach it. Okay. Acha, 150 is there, 55 is there, 85 is there, 30 do not. but the number of faculty members connected only through Facebook. So we don't have the common number in this case. So we need to find out that common number first of all. Means this data I don't have. This data I don't have. So first of all we will go for this data. So when we are not having this data, let us assume this number is X only. When we are not having common to all, so we can assume that number is X only. If this is 55, so only Facebook will be 55 minus X. If this is 85, only WhatsApp will be 85 minus X. Okay, so now we can write down the required number 150 equals to 55 minus X plus 85 minus X plus 30. X and X will be gone when you will solve 150 minus 55 minus 85 minus 30 is equals to X. Okay, I am having here, so it will be a negative value. So when you will solve, it will be positive both the sides. So in this case, the value of X you will get as in 20. In this case, value of X you will get as in 20. So value of X is 20, but I am not asking, the question is not asking me both of them. Question is asking only Facebook. So only Facebook means this number I need to find out. So you can write down the required number will be 55 minus X is 20. So your answer should be 35. Your answer should be 35. Do we have options? Yes, we are having. So my answer will be A. Someone is writing with the 45. No, it's not 45. In the previous one it was 45, in this one it is 35. Yeah, A option. Shabash. Yeah, it is 35. Shabash. Chalo. Let's come to the next one. 40 students watched the film A, B and C over a week. Each student watched either only one film or three. This is very important. 40 students watched the film A, B and C. We are having the name of the films A, B and C. Each student watched either only one film or all of them. So integration means any two is not available. This is 0. So the 13 students watched the film A, 16 students watched the film B and 19 students watched the film C. So how many students watched all the three? All the three. Let's approach it. Let's approach it. Very easily we can solve this question. We are having A, we are having B and we are having C. Chalo, let's approach it. So total is 40, movie A, movie B, movie C. Now two important datas are given in this question. Very easily you can approach it. What it is? Each student watched either only one film or 0. So 0 means either only one film or all three. So none of them. The student who is watching none of the movie is also 0. The student who is watching 2 of the movie is also 0. 2 of the movie is also 0. Only 2 is also 0 here. Okay. Now when you are talking about either all the three, so all the three we don't know, we can consider this number as an X. Suppose the student who is watching all the three movies X. This is 0, this is 0. Can we find out? Acha, A is given to you na. 13 students watched A. 16 watched B and 19 watched C. 16 and this is 19. So we can find out only A. Only A will be 13 minus X. Only B will be 16 minus X. Or only C will be 19 minus X. Why? Because these two will be 0. This is 0. This is 0. Right? So you are looking for this value of X. So let's approach it now directly. 40 is equals to, as I told you, I want to approach with this one. So I want to approach this one. So I will use the bigger number as it is. So only C is 19 minus X. I want to use here the bigger number. So this zigzag I am taking as it is as in 19. Okay ji. So it will be 19 plus 16 minus X plus 13 minus x and plus 0. So can you find out the value of x from here? Can you find out the value of x from here? When we will solve, we are having here, this is given to us. When we will solve, we are having here, okay, this is 40, this you are having as in 19, this you are having as in 29 minus 2x. Okay, when you will solve minus 8, this is 48. So minus 2x is 48, means 8 is it, 2x is 8. So value of x will be common to all. Value of x will be 4. Common to all. Value of x will be 4. Answer is option C for Chennai. Shabash. Clear? Everybody? Let's go for the next one. Okay, 25 persons are in a room. 15 of them play hockey, 17 of them play football, 10 of them play both hockey and football. So then the number of persons play neither hockey nor football. Are yaar, question बहुत easy. Very easy question we are having. Neither football nor hockey you are looking for. A and B. Yes. Acha. I think this color is not visible, but when I will mark it, it will be visible. Yes. So will you tell me what should the result? Hockey and football. Total number of persons are 25 in the room. None of them है क्या, check कर लेंगे. The number of persons playing neither hockey, which we need to find out. So let's make this as an x. Okay, 17 of them, 15 are playing hockey, 17 of them are playing football. So 10 of them play both. 10 is common to all. So you can write down this will be 15 minus 10. Only hockey is 5. This will be 17 minus 10. Only football is 7. Now let's approach it. Tell me the answer quickly. बहुत आसान. Tell me the answer quickly. The total is 25 equals to 15 plus 7 plus x. So will you tell me the result? The person which are playing none of the game will be 3. The person which are playing none of the game will be 3. D option. Shabash. Very good. Very good. Let's approach it. The next segment is analytical. This will be the last segment. Let's approach it, because in an analytical, now what you need to do, bachcho, the analytical segment will be very easy. The only thing you need to read the question very carefully and try to observe what the data is given to you and then try to approach it. Okay? Let's see what we are having. Three husband-wife pairs are to be seated at a circular table that has 6 identical chairs. We are having the pair of husband-wife. How many? 3 pairs of husband and wife. Sitting arrangement are defined only by the relative position of the people. So how many sitting arrangements are possible such that every husband sits next to his wife? The very easy question we are having. Every husband sits next to his wife. Everybody have a try. Yes, so 3 husband wife pairs, we are having very simple question. Let's make it. The question is from the sitting arrangement. Let's approach it. So circular table is there. So we are having 3 pair of husband and wife, H1 W1. Let's take H2 W2 and H3 W3. This is one target, this is second target, this is third target. So I am taking actually 3 quantities. I am having 3 quantities. Let me start. I can start anywhere na. H1 W1 is sitting here. H2 W2 is sitting here, suppose, means here. H2 or W2, and here H3 W3 is sitting here. So we are having three segments, means 3 pairs. So if I want to go for the circular arrangement, as here the order does not make any difference, so the required circular arrangement will be n minus 1 factorial. We are having 3 pairs, 1, 2 and 3. So you can consider one pair of husband and wife as in one quantity. This is group 1, this is group 2, this is group 3. We need to arrange these 3 groups. So this will be 3 minus 1, means 2 factorial first of all. Now my answer is not only 2 factorial. Why? Because in the first case, in this first case, I did only and only one thing. What is that one thing? I did only arrangement of these 3 objects, means these 3 groups. Now we know very well these 2 can do the internal arrangement, means these 2 can change their sides. These 2 can also can change their side. These 2 can also change their side. Right? So here we can write down the required final answer will be the arrangement of these 3 groups multiply with the internal arrangement of these 3. So they can change their position with the 2. This is also 2. This is also 2. So you can multiply with the 2 into 2 into 2, or directly you can write down 2 power 3, which is 8. So 8 into 2, 16 will be your answer. 8 into 2, 16 will be your answer. A option. No, it's not 4. It will be 16. Very good, Harry Potter. It will be 16. Okay. Very simply it is mentioned the data. We need to follow that data only. That's why I am saying here that it is given to us 3 pairs. So pair means husband and wife. This is first pair. This is second pair. This is third pair. Okay. So I hope this is clear. The answer will be 16, not 4. Because these 3 will work as an individual pair, individual group. So first group, second group, third group. Now they can change their sitting arrangement. So they can change their position. They can also change their sitting arrangement. They can also change their sitting arrangement. It's not necessary that first husband will sit, then the wife will sit. So they can change their position, their sitting arrangement. So that's why it will be 2 into 2 into 2. So 2 is internal arrangement, 2 and 2. So total it will be 8 into 2, 16. Let's come to the next one. 6 persons P, Q, R, S, T and U are sitting around a circular table facing the center, not necessarily in the same order. So order is not same. P, Q, R, S, T and U are 6 persons sitting facing up to the center. Consider the following statement. P sits next to S and T. So let me make here the table. Okay, what is given to us? P sits next to S and T. So suppose here the P is a sit next to S and T. Now one very important thing you need to understand here. P is sitting next to S and T. So S and T means, it means P is sitting between S and T actually. This first thing we can understand. Second, Q sits diametrically opposite to P. Q sits diametrically opposite means if here the P, so diametrically opposite means here the Q sits. The shortest distance between S and R is equals to the shortest distance between T and U. Shortest distance between S and R is equals to the shortest distance between T and U. T and U. This is the pattern. This should be the pattern. Now here we can see, so what you are asking, based on the above statement, Q is a neighbor of whom? Q is a neighbor of either U or R. What option you are having? U or R. C option. Q will be the neighbor of U or R, or U and R. Q will be the neighbor of Q and U and R. Clear? Chalo. Let's approach to the next question. Given the statement P is the sister of Q, Q is the husband of R, R is the mother of S, T is the husband of P. So batao, based on the above information, T is what of S? T is what of S? So let's read and let's write the condition what is given to us. P is the sister of Q. P is the sister. So P is the sister of Q, or I can say that P and Q are in the same position. So P and Q can be brother sister also, P and Q can be sisters also. Now, okay, the next thing, Q is the husband of R. So P is the sister of Q. Okay ji. And Q is the husband of R. So Q is the husband of R, it means Q is a brother. So P and Q is a pair of brother sister. Q is the husband of R. So this is husband and this is wife. R is the mother of S. So S is there. R is the mother. R is the female. So R is the mother of S. We don't know, S can be the son, S can be the daughter right now. T is the husband of P. T is the husband of P. So this is also one pair, husband and wife. Okay ji. Now what is given and what you are asking, T is of S. So T क्या होगा? S का uncle होगा. Simple सी बात है. T will be the uncle of S. T will be the uncle of S. Very easily I can see. Because this is a pair of husband-wife. This is a pair of husband-wife. P and Q are brother-sister. So if I will talk about, this will be the paternal uncle. So S and T is uncle. So T will be the uncle of S. Option B. Very simply we can approach. Very simply we can approach. So in this case, what is the important thing? Now you need to read the data. You need to observe the data. And then you need to execute the data in the solution. Chalo. Clear? Now we are having next question from how many triangles. As related to this one, recently I posted the short also that will help you whenever you want to count the number of triangle in these type of figures. You need to be very much clear with the thought. So how to approach? Let's approach it. So how many number of triangles we are having? I want to make the figure like this one so that you will have a clarity in this one. Sorry. Let's approach it. You are looking for the triangle, number of triangles in the given figure. So first of all, I can see I am making the outer portion. This looks like the parallelogram or rectangle. So I am making the outer portion here. The outer portion I can make like this, where I am having 4 diagonals. If I will count the small triangles in this figure, I can count this is the first small triangle, this is the second small triangle, this is the third small triangle, this is the fourth small triangle. If you want to count total number of triangle, after fourth you can count this will be the fifth, this will be the sixth, this will be the seventh, or this will be the eighth. If you want, I will highlight with this purple. So this will be the fifth, this will be the sixth, this will be the seventh, or similarly this will be the eighth. So I am having 8 triangles in this figure initially, but my answer is not 8. Okay, but I don't want to follow this one. I don't want to follow this one because it will be a time taking and it will be a confusing task also. No, it's not 16 beta. Kuldeep, let's see. Let's see what is the result. So what I will do, whenever you are having the figure like this one, you can approach it directly. What you should do, you should just write down here the diagonals we are having. So you should just write down, count the number of small triangles. So you are having small triangles is 4. Multiply this one with the number of diagonals. You are having 2 diagonals in this figure, so 4 into 2. So in this specific figure, we are having 8 triangles. In this specific figure, we are having 8 triangles, but my answer is not complete. My answer is not complete. Let's see the next one. You can see here the middle points. The midpoint is also joining. So if you will join the midpoint of this figure, what happened? Let's see. If you will join the midpoint of this figure, what happened? Let's see. So initially this one I am having 8. When I will join the midpoint, when I will join this midpoint, when I will join this midpoint. Okay. Now I need to change the color of the pen with this. Okay. So now look at, when I join the midpoint, this and this, I am having one more figure. Now I need to count the number of triangles. Look at this corner. Look at this corner. In this corner you are having one small triangle. This is your second small triangle, and this bigger is also a triangle. So in every corner of this figure you are having 3 triangles. Every corner of this figure you are having 3 triangles. Triangle number 1, 2 and 3. Here also you are having triangle number 1, 2 and the bigger one 3 in this corner only. Similarly you are having 1, 2 and 3 this corner. And similarly you are having 1, 2 and 3 this corner. Right? So you are having all the corners having your triangle. So this is the first thing. Second, I can go with the, I am having here 4 corners. So number of triangles 4 into 3 is 12. So total number of triangles, you are looking for the total number of triangles. So total will be 12 plus 8, 20. Total number of triangles in this case will be 12 plus 8, 20. I hope now you guys are clear with this one. I hope now you guys are clear with this one. 12 plus 8, 20. Yes, very good. Now, Manish, Harry, Kuldeep. Shabash. The result will be 20, 20, 20. Okay, ji? Now, let's go with this one. So, how many rectangles are present in this given figure? So, we are approaching this time the number of rectangles. Earlier, we find out the triangles, and now we are approaching the number of rectangles in this figure. Let's approach how to go with the number of rectangles. Okay, ji. Now again, in case of the rectangles, I need to do some efforts with this. So look at, you are having here square is also rectangle. So 1 cross 1, first rectangle. So I am writing here, I will have here rectangle of different size. So rectangle of size of 1 cross 1. Square is also rectangle. So rectangle of size 1 by 1. When I will go for 1 by 1, how many rectangles I am having? 1 by 1, 2, 3 or 4. I can see very easily na 2, 3 or 4. So 4 rectangles I am having for of 1 by 1 size. ठीक है जी. Then I will go for the 1 cross 2 or 1 by 2. This is 1 by 2 or 1 cross 2. 1 by 2 or 1 cross 2, you can see. Why it's not changing the color? ठीक है. So we can go with the 1 cross 2. So next will be the size of 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 triangles I can see this is 1, this is 2, this will be 3, this will be 4. So 4 rectangles, triangle nahi rectangle. 4 rectangle we are having of 1 cross 2. Now when I will go for the bigger means the 2 cross 2. Size of the rectangle 2 cross 2. So 2 cross 2 though you are having only 1. This is of the 2 cross 2. Yes, one rectangle of 2 cross 2. And the bigger one means the outer one. One rectangle of the bigger one or the outer one. That is 1. So the total number of rectangle in this case is 4 plus 4, 8 plus 2, 10. Your answer should be 10. Total number of rectangles in this case will be not 9, 10. Answer will be C for Chennai. 10. You missed the bigger one. Okay, no Manish and Kuldeep, it is 10 beta. How it is 10? I hope it is clear. What you can do, size of 1 cross 1. You can see here we are having the smaller one. Square is also rectangle. Yes, rectangle hai. We are having here 4 rectangles of very small. Then we can go for the 1 cross 2. This is also rectangle. We are having here 4 rectangles of 1 cross 2. 2. Then this will be 3. This will be 4. Then we can go with the 1 2 cross 2 rectangle. This is 1 2 cross 2 rectangle. And then we can go with the one bigger rectangle also. So overall this is 1 by 1 is 4, 1 by 2 is 4, 2 by 2 is 1 and bigger one will be 1. So the total answer is 10 only. Your total answer will be 10 in this case. Okay ji? Clear. Now let's come to the next one. This is very simple. The mirror image, spatial aptitude. You are looking for the mirror image. There is a great chance the question will be there from the mirror image or the paper folding, paper cutting in the upcoming GATE exam. So triangle, when you will go with this one T, it will be R, it will be I, A, N will be N only like this, G will be, no, I am not comfortable with the G. So G will be like this, okay, L will be L and E will be E. So when you are making this G, so sorry, when you are making this G, the opposite will be like this, okay ji. So tell me which option is the correct in this case. Which option is correct in this case? T R I A N G L E. Yes, this option is correct. When I will go for the A, N is there. No, this is not possible. Here E, here what is the difference? G is you opposite the G. Here you are writing G is T R I A N G L E. So these two are the same. B and D are the same option, I think. The answer will be D in this case. No, not same. Here we are having this one. Okay, slightly difference. Chalo. I hope it is clear. Everybody. No, A is not there. C is also not there. B and D are the same option which I can see here in this case. Triangle. Okay. Let's go for the next one and the last question. So that this is for the paper folding. Transparent square sheet above is folded along the dotted line. So the folded sheet will looks like how your folded sheet looks like. When you will fold it, how it will look when you will fold. देखो, this is very important thing. Whenever you are having the paper now, so how you are folding the paper? You are folding paper from this way to this way, or you are folding paper this way to this way. That is important. Whenever you are having paper, you should understand that you are you are folding paper like this, or you are folding paper like this. That is an important thing. Okay, so here you can see you are having K, and when you will just fold it, so how it will work? When you will go with this one, this is K. When you will fold it, it will just revert and here. It will just revert and come here. When you will fold this one, it will just revert and come here. This should be the figure. It will remove. This should be your figure. So the option B is here. The option B will be there in this case. Okay, option B for Bombay will be there in this case. I hope it is clear, everybody. Yes, shabash. Okay, bachcho, so that's all from my side. As we discussed lots of the things in the general aptitude, we try to cover each and everything, each and every important thing. I hope when you guys revise properly with these 3 sessions with the concept, then these 3 sessions will help you not only in the 3rd, 4th February, in the next GATE exam also, next means the 10th, 11th also. So either you are preparing for any of the branch, you are appearing with the GATE exam in any of the branch, these aptitude sessions will help you definitely. Okay ji, so here if still you not join the telegram group of our IMS GATE Academy, you can join the telegram group. As after this session I will share the link of this, I will just share the PDF of this session in the telegram group only of official IMS GATE Academy. Yeah, probability question will be there, but we already covered the probability in the general in the engineering mathematics. That's why I am not taking here the probability. We already covered the probability topic in the engineering mathematics. The topic is same only na. So that's why we are not covering here. Yes. Okay. And if you guys are preparing for the GATE 25 or 26, you can join our live online program. For that, you can just contact to our student advisory team. They will help you. We are having lots of the feature for the live online. You can just join with us. There is lots of the benefits available. So you can just contact to our student advisory team. They will help you in this case. Probability we already covered, beta. Probability we already covered. We already covered probability in the mathematics session, engineering mathematics. You can see on this YouTube channel only, I covered the marathon session of engineering mathematics. So you can see in that one, we are having 2 marathon session of engineering mathematics. First is of the 7 hours, second is for the 5 hour. So in both the session, we cover every topic of engineering mathematics. And in engineering mathematics, I cover already the probability. So that's why when the thing is same, why we should repeat? That's why I am not repeating that point here in the general aptitude. In general aptitude, we cover all the topics with the segment wise, with the important formulas, with the important questions, how to deal with the question, with the smartest technique also. So in the best manner, we discuss each and every topic of general aptitude also. So you guys can get benefit of those also. This is the 3rd and the last session. 1st and 2nd is already available on our YouTube channel. Okay guys. So that's all from my side. All the very best for your upcoming GATE exam. Either you are preparing for 3rd or 4th February, or you are preparing for 10th or 11th. All the very best बच्चों. Do your best और पेपर को फोड़ देना बस. Simply I can say. Achha, one more thing here on the 3rd, 4th and the 10th, 11th. As you can see already in the cover page of our YouTube channel, we are providing the live session, live solution. So you can join with us. Also in those sessions, when suppose you are writing the paper, so on the same day after few hours we are providing the live solution with the analysis, also detailed analysis and the detailed solution. So you guys can definitely join with us on those YouTube live sessions also. Okay बच्चों, Chalo, so that's all from my side. Bye bye, take care. See you again with the live solution of your questions when you will appear with the paper, and you can see lots of the YouTube videos, lots of the sessions live and recording available on this YouTube channel only. You can get benefit of those videos also. Chalo. Okay, bye bye, take care. If you like this session, you can write down. If you like all the session, not only this one, engineering mathematics marathon, the general aptitude session, this is the third part. If you like all the session, you can write down your experience, how you are feeling, what you are feeling in the comment box. After completion of the live session, you can write down your experience in the comment box, that how was your experience and how you are feeling that one. Okay, bachcho? Chalo, bye bye, take care. Good night, all of you. All the very best, bachcho.